everyone! Welcome back to the Team JYCT podcast. I am your host, Remy McNeil. Joining me, as always, is the excitable Judgmental Critter.
That's me.
The, yes, Serbic, young Kaiser.
Yeah, and I can tell you're running out of idioms.
Yeah, no, I
idioms,
tried to reach,
adjectives,
I reached for one that I decided to go for all reliable on this one. And, the wonderful Twilight Guardian.
Hello, I am hosting again.
Yeah, today we are continuing our dive into Twilight's childhood so we can better understand her brain. The nebulous and always there's a word, cryptic, I guess the cryptic mind of Twilight Guardian. We kind of want to make now a poster of was it not Criminal Minds? There was like the mind of a murderer or something like that a while back. Remember that documentary?
Oh, yeah.
It's like do that before Twilight. It's just the cryptic mind of Twilight Guardian.
Oh my
It's
God.
old school Canadian TV shows.
Yeah.
Be right back. Gonna upload something important. Periodic Pete, we just got here. How can you be right back?
How dare you?
No, it has something to do with something he's planning on uploading today. He was hoping to do so before the stream happens.
Well, you should have gotten good, Pete.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I have been there. Fucking managing uploads is always a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And also a special shout out for those who weren't here for the last stream, which considering how few of you there are, I doubt, but the art for the thumbnail this time around meant the first one was old Twilight, but now we have old versions of all of us present to be on there. So
I'm now not the only one.
Yeah,
You're
that
all
was
old with me.
That was done by the wonderful Deaderex, who
Thank you
does a
very
lot of
much,
the fan
dude.
art for the stream, and I blatantly stole from. So, hopefully he doesn't mind. If he does, I'm in trouble. I don't live anywhere in the United States where their laws touch me. So yes.
I mean, dude, you already used the art he made of me in pretty much all of our thumbnails. I think we'll be fine.
Oh wait, that's him. That was him.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
It looks so much like kind of official X art. I was just like, okay.
No, it's not. What I literally did was have him draw because I needed a banner. I'm pretty sure it's the channel banner, and it's based off of Shar Aznable's laugh from Gundam.
Ah, right.
Oh, I also totally thought it was official art.
Well, kudos to Deaderex for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too bad he's sick right now. So hope. He
Oh,
gets-
he's sick. That's why
Not
we only
as-
have 20 people in the stream. He accounted for typically the other 80 or so that we usually have.
I imagine that just us watching TV episode pilots isn't the most interesting thing. Which I'm sorry, guys.
Sean Full Dark Celtic, you need to apologize to me for Ruby Arrowfell as a game for my research. Why do I need to Rooster Teeth is right there. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, it's not there anymore.
Yeah, no, it's died.
I'm sorry. I forgot that a Spirit Halloween had already moved in. Can you imagine? You know what? I kind of want to do that now. I want to go find the lot Rooster Teeth was in, rent it out for a month and just put a Spirit Halloween there. It's like, wow, we're nowhere near close to Halloween and already it's setting in.
It's starting
Oh my
sooner
God!
every
I just
year.
watched. Sorry, I just watched the thing that Pete just uploaded on his channel. It's based off of. It's a meme that he made based off the fact that my World Trigger videos are succeeding really well. They're nearly 50K views each.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, they're currently at 46 and 47K at this point in time, I believe. And Pete just made this wonderful meme. I don't know if y'all want to show it or not.
You can share it through Cast, right? We can swap over on Cast briefly.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Okay, sure.
Don't worry, we'll figure out how to do this technical thing live on air. Nothing will go wrong.
This has
Nothing-
never
I can
gone
just-
wrong before.
I can just switch to the tab.
Yeah,
I guess the thing
True,
I
guess.
can
Yeah, that's
posted
fair.
the
Yeah, go
link.
for it.
Yeah, I just posted the link in Discord, so you can just.
Copy that.
The responsibility won't be on me. Also, yeah, watch World Trigger, you massives. God damn it, dude! I think it has something to do with the fact that World Trigger got put on Netflix recently, and I guess more people are just looking that up.
I'm glad for you.
crazy.
I have no idea what World Trigger even is.
It's a show and anime that had an adaptation that released on, I think, 2012. It has 3 seasons, and it's really, really, really good. It's like a criminally underrated show. I know a lot of people say this a lot about a bunch of things, but this is actually underrated. I made 2 videos about it for a friggin' reason, okay? And it's really, really good. It's a very good, like, pretty grounded tactical anime. So if any of y'all are into that stuff, definitely check it out.
Oh God! For some reason, what you said just triggered
What?
my recall. Where'd the cast go?
Just give me 1 sec. I'm switching over.
Okay, I was confused for a moment. But it triggered like the fact that like because I'm working on my Hero Academia video, and I just got a bunch of things organized and oh God, yes, this is from Smiling Friends. Oh God. Oh, I hope I don't get copyright claim for me.
I doubt
You gonna finish your point first, or?
Right.
Yeah, go
Actually, let me make sure I'm making sure everything's fine. Okay, good. Everything's fine. So yeah, my point was like I just started watching one, and the guy's opening argument I'm covering a bunch of criticisms of My Hero Academia, and one of the first video I have as a source for some of the arguments that I'm going to try and dispel. The guy's opening argument is that the backstory, the storytelling for My Hero, or the side stories, shouldn't be relevant character storytelling should not be told in the spin-off manga in order to justify character arcs and moments in the main body of the story. This is largely in relationship to Aizawa and Present Mike and and Kurogiri. Not 2 minutes later, he says, now, the actions they take in this moment are against their characters as established in the Vigilantes manga. And I'm like, wait, dude, pump the fucking brakes.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Either you accept Vigilantes as necessary reading, or it is unnecessary and it does not affect the characters. Pick a lane. Pick a lane. He also did a stupid thing where he compared My Hero Academia and Vigilantes being written at the same time to Better Call. He compared the continuity between Vigilantes and My Hero Academia to Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad.
Oh my God.
Which
Why?
because he wanted to make the point that you can keep track of these things and make sure everything's all in place. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, so a 5-season television series. It's followed by a 2-year hiatus, and then followed by a 6-season sequel series, or prequel series, however you want to count Saul, is not the same as 2 manga being written simultaneously by different men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're completely different ball games. It was just, he makes some good points in his video, and ones that are much more opinion, but it was just frustrating to watch it and be like, God, dude, you were tripping over yourself here.
Yeah, I think in the first point when you mentioned, by the way, Dedarex is back. Hey, dude. Glad to see you back. I hope you're feeling better.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll be feeling better, man.
Hey.
Yeah, so I think in regards to the first point this guy said about like, oh, you don't have to do that in the first point, and then like saying the other thing by citing the Vigilantes manga, I think I would like to believe, because I don't know what video you're talking about, but I would like to believe he was trying to argue that even if we were using the Vigilantes manga and take that as it should in face value, it's still contradictory and it fucks the story up in this other way.
I was gonna say
that's how I would think.
Yes,
Right?
but I think he chose such a poor way of going about that. If I'm being best
Okay,
faith on
never
that.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like, as somebody who has never read the Vigilantes manga, I don't have to read it in order to understand that these two characters had a friend who died many years before the start of the show, and now they're sad that their friend is actually somewhat sort of alive and being used as an evil puppet. Like, that is not a hard concept to comprehend, and I don't need the manga,
His
the side
whole
manga, to
argument was that
understand that.
he kept calling it a twist, and I'm just like, it's a spoiler, but I don't know if it's a twist, really. Like, it's sort of like we've discovered this thing. It's like,
yeah,
the show doesn't treat it with as much weight as he was giving it, I think.
Right. It wasn't painted as like that much of a mystery. That's the thing.
Right. It wasn't just a who is this shadowy? I didn't even give a shit
it's
about
not
him.
like it's not like Aaron's basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It wasn't like a huge setup from earlier. It's like just a thing. Anyway, what is this meme that Pete has created? I didn't want to get off on my own tangent like that. It frustrated me. I didn't.
Let's watch it.
What? That's ridiculous. I've never heard of such a thing. Though I suppose trying it couldn't hurt.
My exact
Don't escape me. I must be dreaming. Oh my God! This actually works! My business is going to thrive now.
It cutting off the way it did was perfect.
It's so perfect. And all three of the tracks he used are music from the show. Which, by the way, the music for World Trigger is fucking phenomenal. Like, you wouldn't expect that this is made by the same dude who made the soundtrack, I'm pretty sure, for Gurren Lagann or Gatchaman Crowds. Kenji Kawai, it's that same dude. He was on the track for this. And all of the tracks for the show are great.
I'm just looking at Twilight's recommended. Is that Charlie Sheen next to Oh God, who is that guy?
Oh, Moist Critical?
No, top that
sorry,
one.
top right.
The worst sitcom ending of all time.
2.5. Oh, okay, that's.
I don't know. My recommended has gotten really weird, especially after I spent like all this time searching for these videos for these streams. They've gotten completely random.
Look, Callum and Rayla being in love for 14 minutes.
I like it when I look up like sound effects for videos and stuff, and then I like scrub through 17 of them trying to find the exact sparkle sound effect I want. Yeah. And then YouTube's like, "Oh, you want exclusively sound effects?" It's like, no.
And I also see you're getting recommended "Where do Skyrim's rivers come from?" because apparently the algorithm is just using that guy.
I don't even do anything Skyrim related.
Yeah, I'm glad that my videos like are the deep, thoughtful dissections and rebuilds. And they get drowned out. Meanwhile, this guy's like, let's talk about where these fantasy rivers come from. Now, for all I know, it's probably an informative video where he actually goes into how rivers actually form and why it doesn't make sense in Skyrim because Bethesda is shit at world building.
But counterpoint. It's funny. So fuck it.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that video made by Pete. Thanks a lot, dude.
I need to watch that episode of Smiling Friends. I would have been angry seeing that because I would have been spoiled, but I'd already gotten spoiled on that scene by someone else. So it was like
people have been posting it everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean it's great. It's a great scene. Like I've only seen it in that out of context, but I could definitely imagine.
Why is it a spoiler?
It's just a joke from the episode. It's like I would have hoped to see the whole episode blind.
Oh, I see. Well, do you, for when we start these, do you want to like mute my cast for your stream so that the openings don't play so that we don't possibly end up in trouble? Or how do you want to do this?
How do I do that?
I don't know. You're the one with
I'm
this
pretty sure
program.
Okay, I can. The thing is,
if you
I
make a
can't.
separate
I
audio track-
can't mute cast itself because it's just all of my desktop audio coming through on Discord.
Oh,
coming through
that's
on-
that's. Why don't you use some virtual cables?
Okay, so I want to emphasize how much scuff this stream already regularly goes through. You want to add an extra layer of complexity to this.
Wait.
I mean-
I have an idea. I might have an idea. Well, actually, no. If we go with that idea, that won't.
No, Kaiser, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because, at least for Jewel Riders, that wasn't what got us in.
Yeah,
trouble.
no, in fairness, like the thing that got us was the Odyssey. Yeah, for the record,
Yeah.
I got copyright claim on the last stream. It was only like 2 minutes of the Odyssey, which is fucking weird to me. I don't know why it was only 2 minutes of the Odyssey, but it was.
Yeah.
We'll just live with the consequences. You know what? We die, we die. It happens.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch part 2 of this 2-part pilot.
Jump in the ring, destiny comes, together as friends, we'll get through it all. Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. The sun and the moon will show us the way, with love in your heart.
Oh god, it's so crunchy. It's like, is that the magical glow of friendship? No, that is literally just the compression.
Is this,
If you could turn
is
it down
this
just a
made
little
by
bit.
like Deke?
Sure.
Is this like a Deke animation thing? Or Deke Entertainment, whatever they were called?
There we
we
go.
go.
I could
There.
barely
Had to
hear
go to the right
you
tab.
guys.
Oh my
Sorry.
bad. It's okay. I thought but yeah, was this made by Deke Animation or something?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was something.
Last time on Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders.
One day, I hope each of you will get an enchanted jewel.
I don't
and your one
know
special friend.
what studio made it, but
How will I know?
Um,
When the sunstone shines its magic.
Was that a?
We'll all
Did I hear a? Oh God! I'm the Scottish instrument, bagpipes. I heard bagpipes. I think.
Just random bagpipes.
I mean, hey, in fairness, a lot of fantasy has a lot of Scottish inspiration, so I wouldn't doubt
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, also, the fandom wiki for this show told me that Spike is a baby panther.
What's happened here?
Oh.
Oh.
I don't remember who Spike is.
It's the cat dog that we didn't know which one it was.
Oh right.
Yeah.
right.
Stone also makes you vulnerable to the wild magic.
An enchanted jewel circle.
No,
is Spike's
Drew,
only
Rudolph
chance.
Rain. A
Everyone,
phone is
gather
not an
around
instrument
Tamara.
unless you install like GarageBand on it.
Merlin made the heartstone strong to help in healing. Made it true with special feeling.
With the Moonstone, we will help you form an enchanted jewel circle. A ring of
But that wasn't a poem.
friends
She was
forever.
going all poem, and then you just dropped the whole meter. What the fuck?
Freestyle.
Freestyle? Oh no, we're gonna get fucking get one of those
Slam
awful
poetry.
slam poetry. Actually, that would be kind of cool. You have like a bunch of magical girls that function on like different flowery poem styles, like haiku and such. But in neither one character has just slam poetry, like the Buttercup type.
Gotta step. A unicorn with wings?
And one of them's just a
Kayla's
rapper.
using a wild jewel. She's captured a unicorn. We tried to stop her, but the jewel is too strong.
Why does Kale want the unicorn?
Okay, but Kaiser, then you run into the problem. Either, like, you have two choices. You make that character the African American character of the group, or you make them white, and it gets very uncomfortable for everyone. There is no winning if you make him a rap character.
Oh, it's all my fault.
I say pick your poison and stick with it.
I was gonna say, like, no matter what you choose, double that.
or better yet, you can have the black guy or the black girl be the haiku magical girl. and have the Japanese or Asian magical girl be the rapper. There you go.
Greetings to the
That would
trees
actually
of
be
Merlin.
super cool, I feel like.
Travelers come to see.
See, it's the best of both worlds.
Maybe it's just because I hate rap.
What? Friendship over. Don't ever talk to me again.
Like, I'm not gonna say there's no artistry in it. It's just it does not appeal to me. Like, very few things about it appeal to me.
I can't say that I particularly like rap either. I appreciate it on a technical level, but it just doesn't get me in the groove of like, yeah, I want to listen to this on a regular basis.
Well, I'll have a party over here by myself then.
Wait, yeah, me and Critter will have a party all for ourselves.
Yeah.
I'll join you for the Pokemon and Digimon raps though.
Alright,
Oh, the 90s.
Okay, but the only Pokemon rap we accept now is the one that comes completely up to date with current Pokemon. The one that takes like 10 to 15 minutes to complete.
Yeah.
Only 10 to 15? I thought it'd be 20 minutes by now.
It might be 20 minutes at this point. I'm actually not sure.
Each of the 7 crown jewels represents a different
I
area
think
of the kingdom.
I think there is someone that did it, and like by the end of it, there's like,
Merlin
Goldingo. It's just like, Actually, I'm pretty sure that was like maybe up to 6 gem. Also, I just completely there are like guys that aren't short old people in this. I completely glossed over seeing that.
Form an enchanted jewel circle.
You heard the lady. Let's move.
Yes, time to call Captain Plant. I mean, summon no magic.
Let's see. These male characters get their the girls get magic powers from magic stones. The guys get it from being furries.
Is there something this show is trying to tell us?
I just find it really interesting that like the members of the pack all have like the same bonded animal, but yet the girls all have like unique bonded animals that are different.
Wolf packs, alphas.
Of course you will.
I mean, her Guinevere's father also has a wolf as his bonded animal too.
Drake, Sunstar was trying to help Merlin, and now we've
Hey,
got
wolves
to
are
help
cool,
her.
okay?
Inside you, there are 2 wolves. One is a jewel writer. The other is also a jewel writer. You're just a jewel writer, but you're a guy.
Yeah, when I was designing my current model, my Cyclops model, I kept thinking to myself, inside me are 2 wolves. On one hand, I want to be a big, sexy lady, and on the other hand, I want to be a disgusting monster gremlin.
So instead, you just became a kawaii gremlin girl.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will not leave the princess.
Turns out this is a really poorly advertised bed and breakfast. It's very rustic, I know, but like I promise you, we have good services.
If we can turn the wild magic, we can follow the trail to the source.
We can do it if we work together.
Like it's like a whole theme we got going for ourselves. Like all the pancakes we make in the in the morning, like they have chocolate chips in them for like the dark spires and everything.
Yeah, these laser beams just do whatever they need them to, huh?
Wait,
Kinda, yeah.
Pete says, if the wolves are jewel riders, does that mean they're crystal beasts? Oh my god, the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh reference. God damn it, Pete.
A Yu-Gi-Oh reference in the year of our Lord
The
2024.
Sunstone would never work for someone whose heart is so cold and cruel.
It doesn't matter now, Guinevere. With the power of the crown jewels, I will rule all of Avalon. Give me the key.
She kind of has a bit of an
Where's
Evelyn
Sunstar?
outfit thing going on.
Well, no, we already established she's just straight up old school Catra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The key.
Why are your eyes glowing?
Because she's been possessed by evil magic.
Oh. I should probably be paying attention to what's happening.
Yeah, maybe.
I was about to say, you're
That's kind
a
of the
Kingdom
point.
Hearts fan, dude. You should know when the eyes glow, that means they're evil magic. things are happening.
Okay, look,
Darkness is happening.
let's be very clear. In
Duh.
Kingdom Hearts, that can mean a lot of things, and like you have to know what color and all that kind of thing. Like, if it was gold, we know he'd be Norded.
Kiss me goodnight,
No, gold means that they are possessed by darkness, not Xehanort.
Right? Shit. Oh God. Oh, you see what I'm talking about?
Get good. Just get good, dog.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh God. Toppy was complaining to me about like Kingdom Hearts being ported to Steam, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it was already on PC, and he's
When
like,
does this man not bitch and whine about everything?
that's a very good question.
Yeah.
I haven't found it yet. Okay.
Why
Some
I
people
never played them.
complaining is their hobby. Like,
Yeah.
like,
He's like, oh, you can't change the FOV, and I'm like, on Kingdom Hearts, and it's like, yeah, and you can't upscale or upres. I'm like, on Kingdom Hearts? You have seen the games, haven't you?
Yeah, what? Why would you need to do that with fucking Kingdom Hearts?
oh man, I can really see all the pixels in this port of Mario 64. Why can't it be high res?
We already have the final mix versions for a reason. We don't need
Yeah.
to upscale anything.
Yeah.
You are so right. I will rule the magic of Avalon. No! Give those to me!
Oh, what are the star things called in Mario Galaxy?
Balance is restored. The
The,
seven jewels are returned to the lands
Oh,
from whence
whatever.
they came.
Oh, are they gonna have to
Lumas.
go
That's-
out
they're
and
Lumas.
find them all?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
god!
Shikan Jewel style, let's go!
I stole this plot from you, Yasha.
Galtora!
I caught it first!
I think technically this show and Inuyasha are contemporaneous together.
They probably are. I was just making a
More
joke.
likely.
Star bits? Oh, Lumas. Yeah, Lumas.
Oh no!
That crab walk she was doing.
Oh, it was flaming too. Holy
Yeah, oh God, when did that catch fire? Oh no, she's gonna
Everything's
die.
on fire.
She's gonna die and pass on her star power to Gwen. I get that feeling.
Drake, hurry!
Do these work like the maidens or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think this is just a good setup because Gwen isn't a star rider, right? She's not yet.
No. Jewel Rider.
Jewel Rider, sorry. I got stuck on the whole stars Luma thing.
Stars.
Stars. You know, you realize you're fucking up your home more than you're fucking up anyone else's. So
Yeah, I was about to say. Look, think of all that time that you have to actually.
you ruined the bed and
renovate
breakfast, man.
this place. Right.
You wanted to remodel anyway.
Am I ever gonna get my pancakes now?
And think of the man cave, dog. Like, come on.
I'm afraid.
I don't know, a single woman. I don't know if she's gonna need a man cave.
You and I.
Oh, doesn't she have like henchmen or whatever?
Star, you can
Just those two dinosaurs.
She has
overly
the weasel lizards.
go!
Yeah.
The Dweezils.
The weasels.
Weasels.
Dragon weasels.
Hey, they need a cave.
Oh, Dino Weasels.
We're all right. Oh, I knew you could do it.
Or more so, you hope they could do it, or else you'll be falling to your death.
The evil queen just like
Yeah, that
shoots them
works.
down. You start hearing like the plane stall sound. Beep beep beep. as the unicorn crashes. Actually, that would be awesome as like a mod for like an Ace Combat game. Just like all the planes unicorns with alicorns.
I'm sorry to
You
say
didn't even take
goodbye.
that was the whole reason she could do all these evil things, was she had a
She says
wild
she's glad
crystal,
to
and you
admit
didn't
it.
even take it
Can't
from
you
her?
walk with us to the Crystal Palace? I must
But
return
then
to
the
my
show would
family
be
and
over.
my home.
I must go now. My people need
I
me.
hope so. I wish you
Yeah.
happiness, Guinevere. She says she wishes you heard her? I guess I did.
Gwen, we've gotta go.
Goodbye, Sunstar. I'll be thinking of you.
I mean, you gotta go.
And I
Let her
am
say
your
goodbye to the
princess.
Pegasus.
What
Jesus.
busy? What big things does this unicorn need to do right now? Or sorry, alicorn need to do? Like,
Actually, technically they're called unices. Their horns are called alicorns.
That. Okay.
Alicorn only became a thing because of Friendship is Magic.
Yes.
That is a Friendship is Magic
Oh.
exclusive term for these creatures.
Oh, okay.
I blame Fat Man.
Yeah.
She's flying! Wow, that is so cool.
Unicorn crashes like the present.
Fuck you! But fuck you! You all of a sudden are bullying her for her wings, but now that she flies, she's like, OMG, be my best friend.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
Father, I have so much to learn, so much to do.
I'm
What I
glad we're
mean
doing
is-
that from this far distant shot.
Change of blowing through Avalon.
I like how the other unicorns were like, hey, play catch with us. We think you're rad. And she's like, okay. And then she flew away 40 feet to talk to her dad instead.
Be careful who you call ugly in middle school.
Exactly.
Our riders have been reporting unstable magical conditions all around the kingdom.
Arville? I've heard there have been wild magic outbreaks.
I say, what's Merlin doing about all this?
Oh, there's a random
Haven't you
French fry in
heard?
my
Merlin's
food.
missing.
Bonus?
Well,
I guess so.
friends, tonight the circle of friendship continues to turn as one of our enchanted jewels is handed down to a new generation.
And now we
of
cycle
jewel
someone else out. Get the fuck out of here, Philly. That is not the instruments playing.
It's cool.
Wait, is this rip-off freaking The Circle of Life?
I was gonna say, like,
What the
it
fuck?
rings a lot like it.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
that came out, what, 89? Or 90?
It is with
90.
I think it was 90 something. Hold on, let me look this shit
94,
up.
95.
Oh, God.
It was 94, yeah.
So it's possible
because
this
then
came out
Pocahontas
before?
was 95.
Oh, damn. Did Lion
Disney
King
got
rip
some
this off?
explaining to do.
Yeah, yo. Canada needs reparations. It even has the circle. Dog, this is looking bad for you, Disney. This is looking bad for us
Oh,
now.
like your hand wasn't, like, your hand was, like, digging into that. Like, the spikes. Yeah, like, it's just straight up cutting off the spikes with her fingers on.
Tamara, help. Easy, Guinevere. Try and relax. I am relaxed. It isn't working.
Wait, where'd they go?
Oh no, they disintegrated.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Wow, what? Like,
And they all start throwing rocks at her.
I know what's going to happen, obviously. I didn't. I thought we were wrapping up the episode, though.
Yeah. Also, that's I love that cat. He just the dragon just chilling out in the dress like that.
If you love
Yeah.
someone, you don't need some dumb old jewel to tell you. You just know.
If I didn't have my Heartstone, I wouldn't be able to talk to you and have my best friends.
I meant the Sunstone.
Spike, that's it! Oh, you little sweetheart, I love you! Gosh, it's not the jewel at all.
Well, oh, hold on there, buddy.
Stalker horse.
Sunstar.
It would be great if, like, in the background of all of her scenes now, you just see this horse shadow.
They never mention the horse again. It's just always there.
Excuse me, everyone. It seems we have one more animal that belongs here with us tonight.
That would be, like, an amazing background gag for just, like, an entire series. There's just this horse always watching.
Sunstar, I couldn't stay away, Princess. Are you upset with me, Guinevere? Sunstar, I love you.
Yay!
I've known you for a grand total of 5 minutes.
Hey, a life or death situation can do a lot for people, you know.
This is your home now, with me.
Wait, I
I've
never
now
agreed.
successfully domesticated you.
Sunstar is just like, I didn't ask for this. I have a home.
My friends, the glorious power of the Sunstone has allowed me to briefly visit. I am sorry to tell you that the crown jewels of the kingdom are gone. For the first time in generations, magic all over Avalon will be unstable until the jewels are found. Princess Guinevere, my lady, I'm sorry I can't be there as you learn the wonders of your enchanted jewel. I'm just glad that you and Sunstar have found each other. You will lead the Jewel Riders on a quest to search.
Hey,
for
wait a
these
sec.
crown
Whoa, wait, whoa.
jewels.
Oh, that's a promotion I
Yeah,
didn't
how-
know.
I almost ruined everything.
No. What you
Well,
did
yes, but no.
brought you and Sunstar together. That is the destiny of the Sunstone. Now, you must travel its path as Jewel Riders, true champions of Avalon.
Okay, but
There's that guy in the back, like, turning up and down the boombox on the music. He's like, oh, dramatic
DJ
scene,
was
gotta turn it
too
down.
into
All right,
his
all right.
song after.
Speech is wrapping up, turn it up.
Dude, they have to pull a Zack Schneider and make that diegetic to the scene.
Oh, I'm on the wrong tab.
I mean, technically speaking, it was. You had the band that was playing.
True, but come on, man. It wasn't the right music. We have to have it be like a boombox, okay?
So that was the two-parter for Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. What did you think of it?
I was great.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Like, I mean, I won't deny that, like, the aged animation does, like, rub me the wrong way, but it's just like,
Yeah.
it's that, we've got such, we are so spoiled for such good animation these days that it really, it takes a little bit of effort to go back to these shows, but you got to appreciate where a lot of, like, classic animation ended up starting. I know this isn't really classic, but this is like where a lot of modern greatness came from, influenced by this stuff.
Yep.
Also,
No, go
I
ahead.
would
Kat.
say, I think that you could totally do like a remake of this.
Yeah.
More than likely.
I mean, they did do a spiritual predecessor, I suppose. Like the creator of the show, he liked the concept so much, and I talked about this briefly, that he remade the series as Avalon Web of Magic. So it effectively is the same show, just technically with all the serial numbers filed off, but it's still his product.
I was gonna say was this a series that I was pushing around the idea? Like, remember we were discussing like a lot of your old shows that you like to watch.
Mhm.
There was one that came up as like could have been a prequel, or like I had like theorized could have been a prequel to Sailor Moon, like if you put it in the right context. And that was was it this or was it something else?
It might have been this one. I I don't remember that conversation. How long ago did we talk
Oh,
about
it was
that?
a while ago. It was a while
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
I just remember that was like sort of an idea that I threw out there because we were talking about Sailor Moon at the same time, and there's like,
Yeah.
those two actually go really well together. If like you make a little bit of a continuity, explain some things along the way, you could have them fit.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it
it
might,
worked really
because the whole first season had those jewels that they had to deal with.
Right.
It reminds me a bit of like last week we were talking about Jackie Chan, the animated show, and how
Yeah.
like the first season was like go and find the talismans or whatever. It's a bit like that kind of premise. And I
Yeah.
love that kind of premise.
So from what I understood of the production of this show, they made the show to be one season, but they got a second season, so it's like, okay, what do we do now? And then they started thinking of all of these different scenarios of what they can do for the second season. And now that they have all of the jewels back for the second season, now they have new jewels that they have to find and collect and tame. So that was the premise for the second season. Also, the main antagonist for the second season is apparently Morgana.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. You have Merlin, so
Yeah. The show is based off of Arthurian mythology. So
I will say the villain Kale was definitely the weakest part of these two episodes.
Yeah.
her underlings were more interesting than her.
Yeah.
Unironically.
The
Which is sad because this is the kind of villain that I kind of miss.
I'm wondering, the gems look
80s,
like
90s,
they're
Disney-ish villain
3D models, like these gems here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're early 3D models. In the opening too.
Yeah.
The transitions were 3D. Oh.
Back in the day when things would just randomly
Back in my
become
day.
3D.
But it wasn't intrusive because like it's very subtle.
Yeah. Transitional.
Yeah, just little
it's a pure
transitions.
utility.
That's the 3D.
Partly this is probably like, I think maybe you showed me parts of this, and that's why like I remember Sailor Moon is it
Maybe.
had similar transitions in the the original anime.
Yeah, because I think I talked to you about when I was showing Isa and Lightning the episodes, and I just had this resurgence of like, oh yeah, I used to love this show as a kid, and then I like became obsessed with it for like a week.
Nice.
Because like I said, this show actually helped me develop the original story that I had as a kid with my main character, Alyssa. Because the premise of that story was actually very similar, where it was going around and finding all of these different gemstones that were scattered all around, and they were supposed to be, I guess, controlling magic in the same way that they do in Jewel Riders. And I still have that concept even as I merge that story with Cadence of Magic. Where instead the jewels are just made from these magical, these sentient magic creatures, these creatures that are made of magic of sorts. You control magic by turning them into gemstones. And then the ancient gemstones that were created from them thousands and thousands of years ago are kept by this family of creatures that control the deeper magic of sorts. Deep lore for my novel that hasn't come out yet.
Sneak peek, people.
Yeah.
Until like 2040, whenever it gets made.
Honestly, I am thinking of trying to finish the first draft by November during NaNoWriMo this year. So
Yeah.
Alrighty, so roll that dice, I guess.
yeah. Oh, also, little tidbit that only Raymond would fully understand. There's a guest writer on this show that connects to another childhood thing of mine that I have talked about ad nauseum to you before. That is unicorn related.
No.
Yes.
No, really?
Yes.
She worked on this.
Yes, she did.
So should I elaborate on that for the good people?
Yes. Yeah, go
So
ahead.
Twilight happens to have Ruby is to me what this book series is to Twilight, which is Unicorns of Balinor. Did you get that right?
Yes. Yes.
And she showed me the first chapter of the very first book. And when I tell you it is one of the most incomprehensible fucking things.
Oh, seriously?
Literally, one of the characters just fucking flat out vanishes, apparently for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Like mid-conversation, they just stop existing. It's like, it's kind of a miracle.
Anyway.
Yeah, who needs?
Twy has gone on several rants about how the world just does not function, how the rules don't work.
I think I have the faintest memory.
She has probably talked to you about it before. She has talked to you about it.
If you exist in my periphery as a friend, you have probably heard me bitch and moan about this book series.
I think this is just Critter's introduction to it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are now my friend Critter. You get to hear about how bad Unicorns of Balinor is.
I mean, can we even call each other friends if we don't actually, talk to each other, or bully each other into listening to our hyperfixations about things we don't like?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kaiser, we're on a podcast together. That's all we do.
Oh, also new Deaderex art.
Yeah,
Speaking
I'm posting
of, oh damn, I
I beat you to it.
damn it. You have inside your two walls. Oh wait, this is like freaking Critter's brain.
I like the section that's dedicated for just Ruby.
Yeah.
I like that it's split across the two hemispheres. That's the nice touch to me, because it's like there's something like there's part of the brain for the logic, part of the brain for the creativity, and all of it is critical.
Yeah, you just need like tiny little slivers in the part of where the gremlin isn't tall enough with the sexy woman. You just put like everything else that she's interested in, just tiny little slices.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Put Madoka Magica over here. Maybe have a bit of Korra right there.
Yeah. But the woman that made Unicorns of Balinor, she wrote the books within 3 months of each other. And she never finished the series, which makes me so upset. So like I understand on like an empathetic level when people say like I just want Ruby to be finished, because I feel the same way. It's like with Unicorns of Balinor.
Like
we
I
need
said,
the last book.
This is how I got Twilight to relate to my understanding how I feel about Ruby. This was our connecting point on that.
Yeah. But this woman's name is Mary Stanton, and she apparently wrote a couple of episodes of Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. So I thought that was a very interesting connection.
Getting those unicorn steps in, though.
I wonder if they hold up. That would be very interesting.
Because like there is a subplot, or like a major plot point in the first book where the main characters have amnesia. They don't remember that they're actually from another world. It's like a reverse isekai of sorts, the story. Because they're actually from the magical world. They get transported to Earth. They don't remember they're from this other world. But then they get transported back to their home world, and then they realize that they're actually from this world.
Let's see. Later in life, she decided to rebrand and changed her name to Kierzy Burkhart. No.
Okay, the
Can you
difference
imagine
is
the fucking
Piercy's
plot
books
twist
are
on that?
about real horses, okay?
Yeah, the horn on her bonded unicorn was shattered, so she thought that her horse was just a regular horse. And her step family that was looking after her while her legs healed because she'd broken her legs, couldn't afford the medical bills because they live in America. So even though that they know that this is the bonded unicorn of their princess, they're like, yeah, we have to rent this horse out to anyone who will give us money in order to pay for your medical bills.
God
And she's
damn, that's depressing.
she's upset by it, but it's like, okay, well, it's only a lease for a year. But then the books kind of flip-flop on whether or not it's a half lease or a full lease, which are very different things. And you would think that Mary Stanton would know that and want to make that clear, but no, because the main character acts as though it's a full lease, and a full lease means that nobody else can touch this horse but the person who rents it out for the year. Whereas a half lease is like, yeah, you get exclusive rights as long as you're on the property, but when you're not on the property, then somebody else can look after it and other people can ride it and whatever. So it's like, she acts like it's a full lease, but the book kind of implies that it's a half lease, so it's like, why are you bitching?
Oh,
But then
be right back, real quick. Just gotta
person-
take out some trash.
Yeah, the person who, the parent of the girl who wanted to rent out the horse is like, oh, this horse is misbehaving, even though that I got told that this is a very temperamental horse. Son, get my shotgun.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to shoot this horse on this other man's property.
What the hell?
I know!
Sounds like some of the My Little Pony fan fictions.
I'm sorry, Twilight Sparkle. You just your hoof don't work so well anymore.
That's how she becomes a unicorn. Death is the My Little Pony universe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's those edgy 5Me like origin stories. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the Ed and Eddie world is secretly purgatory, and it's all the kids who died young during the Great Depression or something. I love that shit, but like I also hate it. It's like
The weirdest one I saw was for Hitalia, and I was like, what? They're countries.
Yeah.
They don't die first.
well, that's always what confused me about goddamn Titalia is that apparently they are characters with actual fucking names.
Yeah.
Like they aren't just their countries, they're actual like people. And it's like I thought that doesn't that defeat the purpose of what the joke is?
Well, they're personifications of their countries, but personifications can also be people.
So then they could walk around and just be normal civilians if they wanted to see how their country's doing. Or something, I guess.
It weirdly defeats the purpose for me of like what they're like supposed to do. Like it just kind of muddies the joke.
I guess.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Son, get my shotgun. I see a bird with a pipe. Ryan, stop! No.
You'll come back.
It's not pleasant. Have you been born from fire before? Trust me.
Nah.
Ain't exactly a good ride. Oh, Periodic Pete. Look it up. Look it up. I'm pretty sure you can find it nice and quick. Just Ed and Eddie Purgatory Theory.
I guarantee there's at least one video on YouTube that covers it too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I realized? We didn't get a super chat from Teddy Bear Paladin.
Oh, no. He's all fighting evil, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's busy fighting evil. The
Um,
nightmares.
I was gonna say, like, there was that. I remember there was a Tumblr post a while back that also came out. Like, man, I really hate all those too edgy 5Me like memes about different shows. Instead, wow, this thing likes to go low, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like they were like, I want the opposite. I want all the edgy shows to have really like heartfelt, like goofy, like alternate realities. Like, oh, Game of Thrones, but it's actually just a bunch of kids playing in their backyard. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Next episode is Ocean Girl.
Ocean girl, take me to the pearl. Not to da 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 da.
Does anyone know that song outside of the SpongeBob movie? Was it made just for the SpongeBob movie? Surely not.
No, I think it was original. I mean, like, admittedly, I do know it from that, but I remember it mostly because of the fucking Play Akbar's theme meme. I don't know if you ever... EFAP early in their coverage was really, really heavy on the Last Jedi. Not the Last Jedi. Yeah, it's the Last Jedi. Focusing on that, and like everyone was just talking about how like whenever a character appears on screen, they would play the theme song for that character, and like it started like it went down this like rabbit hole of like talking about the riffs and the different things. And someone yelled, "Quick! Play Akbar's theme!" What Akbar's theme? And it's like, "Ocean man, take me to the land." There's a great. You just Google "Play Akbar's theme." It'll pull up the meme. It's hilarious.
That reminds me of when Fallout came out, the show that just came out on Amazon Prime. I saw a thing on Twitter where someone was talking about the character the Ghoul, and they were like, "You know what's super funny? Every time the Ghoul shows up, they play the same little song every time. If you pay attention, it's so funny." And the internet's like, "Do you not know what a leitmotif is?"
Yeah, I have a criticism against that. 'Cause it's as bad as fucking Wonder Woman in all the Zack Snyder films. You can't. Every time she's on.
I'm back.
Actually, clarification.
I'm back.
On any of the DC films, it's always the da na 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 na.
Oh my
which
God.
I loved, and then I got sick of it real fucking fast.
Okay,
but then you have the Snyder film where anything involving Wonder Woman goes, "Ay ay 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 ay, a mystic woman singing in the background." It's like,
yeah,
like poor Wonder Woman just gets stuck with these very obvious musical stings that they really want to play her up, but it's just awful.
Then the yodeling happened.
Then the yodeling happened.
All right, though. Ocean Girl. Let's go. I have such brief memories of this show because it was usually on very late at night, and it was on when I was very young. But I remember just being enamored with it, especially because I was really into whales as a kid.
Okay, I'm guessing this is the prequel to Ocean Man.
we made that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, I was okay.
That's how we got the whole conversation about music.
Taking out the trash.
That's why you can't go
Ryan
take
Carson,
out the trash.
"Hey Twilight, make Raymond's bird dress up as Biomon for Halloween. Trust me, I'll be funny." First of all, the bird's name is Kelpie. Thank you very much. And 2, maybe we'll see my Photoshop skills.
We should totally dress up for Halloween. Oh my god!
Yes. Halloween stream.
Yes.
Halloween stream.
Halloween stream. What do we do for it though?
I don't know.
Dress up.
I don't know.
That's the important part.
Try to give out candy and not get arrested by the FBI.
It's the only legally time of the year that you can give out candy to kids without getting arrested.
Yep.
We do
All right.
scary things.
Twilight, are we watching
Ooh,
things that
rank
we're not
all
allowed
the
to be
Saw
shared on
movies or
YouTube?
something.
We don't know. That's part of the fun. I won't learn until after the stream, or if the stream crashes. So if the stream dies, please let me know, everyone, because I'm not looking at my screen for that.
Most of
pretty
these
sure-
I downloaded from YouTube, so
Yeah, and if anything happens, I'm pretty sure someone in the audience will DM me about it. So
yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm going to bet this has something to do with mermaids.
I'm going to bet it has something to do with water.
listen,
We'll
all
see
I gotta
who's more
say
accurate
is,
this time around.
if it's anywhere better than my absolute favorite mermaid TV show or movie, The 13th Year, the Disney Channel original movie, I'll be
Actually, Twi, I think you can crank it to about like 75 to 80%. It's actually relatively quiet.
Okay.
Oh no! Okay, I'm glad we don't have Fat Man here. Scared out of his mind. I wasn't aware we were watching a horror film. I am never not going to judge. I mean, I'm like the first person to jump when I see a spider, but like, I'm not scared of it. I'm just startled by it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was on your end. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's also H2O. I remember that show.
H2O, the Halloween film?
What? No,
Yeah.
no. There's a show for. You know what I'm talking about. You're getting my shit.
Oh. This
Oh,
isn't
is
even
it
in
Fre-
English.
It's in French.
Oh my god! I didn't even check!
Oh no!
I'm so irresponsible. I'm so sorry,
No,
guys.
no, you know what? I like this. Let's try to figure out what the fuck is going on while we watch this. From just watching, we don't even have to pay attention to the words. It's great.
I was like, this person's got a really heavy accent.
Well, it is Australian, so. But no, seriously, I'm gonna try and find a proper episode of this show. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Well, if you can,
shouldn't
I
be-
am all for just playing this straight through in French. I think that'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
just guessing. It's just based on what's going on.
They're always Australian. Who are always Australian? What? Twilight, you omelette du fromage.
Cheese omelet.
Maybe it's just the opening. I think this is a cold open.
Yeah, they did the same thing with the Odyssey because I guess they didn't want to spoil it.
Sorry, you meant l'Odyssée. Oh, sorry, that's the copyright claim was in French for the record. It was
yeah.
It confused the fuck out of me when I got it because I thought it was the song. I was like, oh, that must be the name of the theme song. No, it just got copyright claimed in French because Quebec. Damn, Twilight, you gotta
Well,
take
this gives
that.
me time to get a drink. We'll be right back. Well, I
All
have
right.
to hear everything.
All the TV shows I'm aware of are Australian. How many mermaid TV shows are you aware of? Because I have a sample size of exactly one and one Disney film.
Okay, what's your
Sorry.
sample size then?
Of me? This.
Yeah. This?
Literally this this show.
It is about mermaids? Nailed it. Called it.
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
Actually, no, it's not.
Damn, I'm so dumb.
Do you want to know what this show is about?
Sure.
It's about sea elves. No, I'm kidding.
It's about an alien that got adopted by a humpback whale and then befriends some marine biologists.
Okay.
The 80s and early
Another
90s.
classic.
They just like their aliens, don't they?
Yeah.
Really weird TV premises back in the day. It's
Uh,
like,
sea-
oh, that's the idea you had? Okay.
Sea elves are actually not the same as mermaids in most writings. They typically are bipedal creatures. They just
Yeah.
they have like fins and stuff on the ends of them to make them swim good.
Ooh.
Let's see. 2, there's H2O, Just Add Water, and I don't remember the name, but there was a live action show that aired on Fox Kids about a couple of kids trapped in a pirate video game.
Oh, I feel like that sounds familiar,
Trapped in a
but I don't know.
pirate video game?
Was it just me watching Peter Pan a lot?
What about my favorite mermaid movie, Splash?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I
Classic.
think I heard of that one.
You've never heard of Splash?
No, I said I think I heard of that one.
Okay.
I don't know if I've heard of that one. I might have, but it's fucking buried if I have.
Oh. It's about a mermaid who finds a human boy and saves him from drowning, and then she searches for him when they're adults, and then she turns human in order to court him and tries to make sure that he doesn't find out that she's a mermaid.
Totally not.
Little Mermaid all
The
over.
Little Mermaid.
Totally not like anything
Well-
we have ever heard before.
It's legally
I
distinct
mean-
mermaid drama.
If we're talking about the Disney The Little Mermaid, that came out in 1989. Splash came out in 1984, so ha.
Wow. Did anybody watch the live action?
Damn, Disney
Little
is
Mermaid?
ripping all these
No,
shows off.
I don't want to watch garbage.
I liked it.
I'm sorry.
Thought it
I
was-
heard the Scuttlebutt song and I just
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
yeah I can't. Also, like
I mean,
that
with me,
poor
I'm
girl practically breaking her neck to do the hair flip. Like
Yeah.
Oh lord. Oh yeah.
yeah, because she's wearing she has all
Hallie,
dreads. It's like or lot. I don't know what the type of. I know that's supposed to be very heavy when wet, so it's like.
Yeah.
I remember there was a lot of like a lot of black girls that were commenting like, "Damn, she's snapping her fucking neck trying to pull that off."
Yeah, seriously. But
I will
like,
say-
even then, in regards to like the Disney live action movies, most if not all of them, I see no point really watching them because like, okay, all I'm gonna get is just a lesser version of something that I can get just by going to youtube.com and watching them almost for free. So,
I
don't know.
I will say the romance between her and Prince Eric was very cute in the live action.
I remember
The
you
rest of the
mentioning
movie
that.
was pretty meh.
Well, at least they got that right.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna
give
get
I'll
one
give
thing
that
right,
credit there.
getting the romance of a romance right.
You
Probably,
want me to admit the most controversial take I have?
Go for it.
Wait,
Here
what's?
we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Controversial take. I prefer the live action Aladdin movie because I don't like Robin Williams' performance as the genie.
Interesting.
I have not seen the live action
So
Aladdin,
wait, you
so I
mean
can't
Will
really
Smith,
say.
right?
No, Will
right,
Smith
sorry.
does the live action. She
Well,
says
yeah.
she doesn't like the animated show, the
Mhm.
animated movie, because she
okay.
doesn't
I
like
wanted
Robin
to make
Williams.
sure I didn't mishear her.
Oh,
So that I can
wait.
be confident in putting in my vote. to
Hold,
kick her out
hold
of
your
the
thoughts. We
podcast.
got a super chat. Wild Pilot says, "Hi, sorry for a little off topic, but what microphones would you guys recommend for recording? I'm planning on doing some light voice work for a project and don't want to sound like a Skype call." Oh,
I have a bit of a recommendation actually. It's it's the same mic that I first used when I just started making videos. It's typically a mic that is done for voiceover. I believe it's called the PreSonus 95. It was recommended to me because I watched a video. You probably known this YouTuber somewhere. His name is Soul Brother Number 3. He's the guy who made Class of '09. Yes, that one. And he has like a whole video about like, okay, how to become a voice actor online, and he has like a bunch of recommendations for different equipment.
it really depends how much you're willing to drop on it. It sounds like you're only doing this for light work, so you probably want a cheaper model. But if you really want to like, if you think in the future you're going to use more, there are more expensive models you want to look into.
And no matter what kind of microphone that you get, I do recommend you to get a cover for your microphone and a pop filter because that will do wonders.
Yeah, it will help fix a lot of problems. My go-to, what I started on was the Samson Meteor mic, which you can typically get for about I mean, on Amazon it's listed for like $40. There are versions of it that are like 70 or whatever, but it was a reliable little thing. It worked for years. It's USB plug and play, so you can just plug it in, you're good to go. You get a cover for that thing and a pop filter to put in front of it, you can make that thing work for a pretty good time. After that, I think Blue Yeti is typically the go-to for a lot of people. It's a good starting one.
That's what I use, yeah.
And
more expensive, but like worth it in the long run, I'd say.
Blue Yeti is expensive?
Is
That's
it?
on like the cheaper side of microphones.
Well, I meant more expensive than the
yeah, more expensive than what I recommend.
more expensive than the one Raymond was talking about.
Yeah, mine was only $40. The Blue Yeti will run you typically about 100 something.
My microphone is the HyperX. It's a USB microphone. It's about probably the best USB microphone that you can get without getting into like the really expensive stuff with audio cables and all that. I think that this works really well. Again, you would need the protector and the pop filter, which I did get, but I need to do a little work on it because it's very loose and it keeps falling down. So
And if you're
I need
going,
to glue it.
and if you really want to seriously double down into the voice work that you're doing, which getting established for the long game, you want to look into a proper condenser microphone that has like a plug-in type of thing.
The PreSonus I have is a condenser microphone. It's pretty cheap too. It was for $65 on Amazon.
What I use is it's I think about 300 something bucks, is the SE2200A2 with C. It's kind of a convoluted name. And then I connect it. Typically you need like a mixing board of some sort to connect it into a USB. I actually have just a straight up adapter thing that sticks on a little stick called the Shure X2U. The Shure X2U will probably run you close to $100 on its own, but my God, is it worth it for not needing a big fucking mixing board for your mic shit.
I found the episode on a different website. I had to turn off my ad blocker, so I'm just going through the ads right now. But it is in English, but it does have subtitles in some language that I do not recognize.
Well, that makes it more fun.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Give me a moment, but you guys carry it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw in for a quick second. I didn't say I didn't like Robin Williams. Amazing actor. I don't like the genie.
That's what I was trying to say. If I made it seem like it was not like if I made it seem like you just hated Robin Williams and not his performance as the genie, then I apologize.
Just want to clarify for everybody. Robin Williams, 10 out of 10. The genie. And I'll explain myself too, so you know why. It's because a lot of the genie's humor is reliant on like references, because that was very much Robin Williams' style, and that's fun if you get the references. But as time marches on more and more, those references become more and more ancient and less funny, or less and less likely for you to even know what it is he's referencing. So, I like Will Smith's performance. I thought it was a fine performance. I liked his version of the song better, Prince Ali, compared to the animated version of Prince Ali. And that's my controversial take.
But I can understand that because, I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter because all it is, I don't really, even now, I don't think I even get like 60% of the references that he did in that movie, but I just loved his performance of it so much, and he pulled it off so well that I
honestly
just enjoy it regardless.
The Kingdom Hearts version, even though it's not Robin Williams, it's the other guy who typically does it.
Dan Castellaneta?
Dan Castellaneta. That might be the best version because his jokes are not reliant on any kind of references.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely, stable. It's shelf-stable genie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, it would have been better if they did like two different directions with it, where like they made references to also really old things. So, like, one, you have some timeless jokes in there. You have some present jokes, and then you take a stab at the future. Like, you have him, like, walk in, like, holding a bunch of weird technology and, like, a sheep or something. And he's like, it'll make sense in a couple thousand years. It's just, like, you get like, weird offhand jokes like that, where, like, they're trying to preempt the fact that, like, we don't know what's going to happen, but apparently the genie does.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a cool thing that, like, in a more serious context, one of the things me and Twilight were talking about, because we're going through Pat Labor right now in our anime viewings. We were talking about how, like, the 80s and the 90s had this thing about, like, those discs that you could shove into computers being like the end of the world.
Floppy disks.
Well, they weren't exactly floppy disks. You could see, like, the actual, like, kind of big, like, plastic.
CDs.
They were CDs, but they were like plastic casing.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they're developing now optical storage that is like 1 billion times more efficient than what we have now, where you can store up to 1 petabyte of information onto a single CD.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm
and
so excited.
I'm like, oh my god, if they just do it in the plastic casing thing to keep that shit safe from like scratches, we will actually be entering the 80s and 90s anime version of the future. Like that's
Yeah.
so fucking awesome. And it'll be completely coincidental. It won't be a thing someone built towards. It just happened.
Also, the Directs art is so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
I haven't seen
Can't
it.
wait to show these at the end of the stream. Good to have
Yeah.
you back, buddy.
I noticed that he said check the Discord while we were talking, so I just slipped it in there.
Oh god! Oh, we should have had Fatman on this stream.
He'll like
Hey, he can use
clock
this
in
as a
onto the
thumbnail
Discord.
whenever he gets back into making My Little Pony videos.
I don't know. Is it safe to use guns and thumbnails anymore? I don't know.
I don't think
That's
so.
a good question, actually.
Like, I always wonder about that.
Would the robot be able to recognize that as a gun?
Oh, that's always a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably identifies a bitten up Pop-Tart as a gun. So, I mean,
It's a gum.
as a
As a gum.
gum, yo ho ho! He took a
That's
bite of gum.
freaking fine gum.
I can turn Pop-Tarts into firearms. Oh, Teddy Bear Paladin! Hey,
Oh,
big
yeah.
brother. These words bounced in my head, my head fluff. It was a warming thought. With it, and with it, shame that I held such crude envy for him. I would soon hear these words again in his voice.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay, you gotta be lifting this from somewhere, dog. I don't know if this is. I don't know if you're lifting this from somewhere, or this is from something that you're writing, or is this just completely off the cuff? But whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep doing it.
It's so good.
Hmm. All right. So I got the episode up.
Yeah.
We can finally get to watching this thing.
Yeah, fuck the French.
I don't
Sorry,
I
French
actually-
people. We love you. We love you, actually.
I
Any
actually
of our
don't know
French
what language
audience.
this is, but it's quite a bit louder.
I think that's fine.
Tagalog,
Yeah.
maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Or however you're supposed to pronounce it, because I learned recently, apparently it's not pronounced Tagalog.
Oh.
Like it's like Tagalog or something. I don't know. And then it's the long O sound that's not right.
Right.
Number one rival. YouTube is very weirded out by guns and thumbnails. Brandon Herrera is a gun tuber that deals with YouTube shenanigans.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
no,
because
I
of
have
his
no idea how
notebooks
gun
on
tubers
firearms.
survive on the platform. At all.
Yeah, yo.
And it sucks because it's really cool and informative stuff. I remember like watching freaking Mail Call on History Channel with Arlie Ermy going over some military history and weapons. Oh, that was such cool shit, guys. Don't know how YouTube doesn't realize you can capitalize on that.
I like that she's like living on this tropical island, clearly, but also still has a full face of makeup.
How can you tell with the
Yeah.
crunch? Oh, there we go. You're right.
Look at that.
Right on cue, too.
Her head turn was, I heard someone doubting me.
Of course, there's the child character.
I will catch that flying mosquito and have it for lunch. Is that a matte painting? That was like a matte painting.
What an unusually expensive choice for the beginning of the show.
Also,
We can't show it landing. We only going down and then going back up because we don't have the time. we only have the helicopter for half an hour.
What is this? Devil's Island? I'm working out some way to get off fast.
Also, apparently it is Tagalog. Or Tagalog? Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Dr. Bates. How was the flight?
Turn up just a bit.
Okay.
This is my new assistant, Dr. Steph.
Jason, Brett, right? Welcome to our...
Is that good?
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
This way.
I know we said, like we out loud talked about how they are Australian. I
Yeah.
was still surprised when the Australian accent.
Need e-commerce for
Oh,
your business?
here we go.
It's never been easier.
Shit, I just switched over to the tab too.
Oh man.
I should not switch over to the cast
See,
tab. I
this
should
is the
just stay on
makeup
this.
that
Our-
girl keeps getting in the
Yeah,
jungle.
yeah. We're getting that makeup, that jungle makeup.
We're getting that lore.
Wait, makeup on Fiverr?
Wait, what?
It's a
No,
wait,
this is the second ad.
Okay, I was like, is it an ad for ads? Making
Yeah, two ads.
advertisement.
Oh no.
Adception?
This is how you actually break the matrix.
It's like one of those advertised here billboards. Yeah, Rival. I do follow Brandon. He's actually a really cool YouTuber.
Oh, there was some nice CG there, I guess.
Yes, I see we built the water base.
That
from,
wasn't reality. I couldn't even tell.
I'm glad we had the water base from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
For the time period, which I think like 1992, I want to say this came out.
Walk. Don't run. Walk.
Yeah, this is dope. I like the idea of a underwater sci-fi. I thought this was gonna be like, you know, with a high school and that kind of like normal stuff. No.
Is this like the equivalent of like a summer camp sort of thing?
No, they're marine biologists.
I was gonna
These
say
kids are just living with their mom, who's a marine biologist.
Yeah, I would not have
All right,
assumed
sweet.
summer camp for giant underwater
Hey,
research.
you never know. Listen, I think we've already talked about how wild the premises of this show is.
Australian summer camps.
It's Umbrella Bring Your Daughter to Work Day.
Oh, 1994 to 1997 was when this was on.
Oh, neat.
I imagine the set designers were like, we have all this Star Trek stuff we're not doing anything with. What can we do that's kind of futuristic?
Guys, we got like 20 minutes to shoot a film on set at this laser tag set. Just, downside, we have to film while the laser tag is in progress. You see like a little kid running around with a white vest.
Well, just remember, this is a vessel at sea as far as I'm concerned, not a kindergarten or a playground. By the rules, don't skylark. There's no trouble.
Yeah, but what about a summer camp? You didn't strike that in the list.
Camp with Captain Bligh.
Up ahead, we have the aquaculture.
Child-friendly Soma.
No! God damn it, right?
Yeah, let's have an existential crisis.
Laboratories right in the ocean itself, and you should be proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, we just left off at Animorphs.
He turns
last week,
around
dude.
and like
Come
a
on.
shark comes out and eats the guy.
Oh my god.
But who knows? One day, people may live in cities like this permanently.
No, that sounds like a good way to like literally end society.
Hate the water. I
You
can't
hate it?
swim.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, that's right. You're a desert girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They don't have pools. They don't have swimming pools in the desert.
All the cool kids did, but I wasn't. So I didn't.
I love the ocean. But like,
Same.
it's also like
we offer 3D rendering service.
like the ocean is one of those things that I adore, but also like one of those like I could stare at it for hours and just watch it and just like it what calms me. But I also know like in the back of my mind is Cthulhu lives down there. the great
You
unknown
are
horrors live below
Nice
the
and
water.
paranoid. I guess I'm the only one
But
who's
then-
ever swam in the ocean.
No, I swim in the ocean all the time.
Yeah, same here.
I love the ocean. I know that Cthulhu lives down there. Like I take the risk, but like I just know one
but
day
then-
there's gonna
Look
be a
at the
tentacle that
hamster.
comes
But
up,
then it's
grabs my
countered.
leg, pulls me under, and I'm never coming back up. I just know that.
But then that fear is countered by the fact that Kita from Atlantis: The Lost Empire might also be down there.
So
evens this out.
inside of you are
So.
2 wolves. One is
Exactly,
Kita,
yo.
one is Cthulhu.
I'm rolling the dice just to like float in the water. Kaiser's out here. I'm rolling the dice on a life or death.
Hey, at least I'm built for that.
I've never not been in a landlocked area.
Oh.
I would recommend going to the beach. I like at the very least, it is a very pretty thing to sit by and write to. Like that, it's
Yeah.
It has been like if I had the choice, I would just basically be at the beach all the time when I need to write.
Yeah, all you swimmy people always say that.
Oh my god, Dead-Rex, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm scared.
I knew my controversial takes on Aladdin's genie was going too far.
Dude, what if he does this for like all of us, like he did for us as old?
Oh god.
What's wrong with a stupid thing?
But I don't have any bad takes.
We'll be the judge
Oh,
of that anyway.
just wait, Twy. Just wait.
Yeah,
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Go Knife Fox
Also,
says,
if
I
you-
look at the ocean
when
and
you
think to myself,
decide
it's
to do-
definitely a Godzilla like being down there. Yes. I mean, technically, you're right. There are whales. They exist.
Yes.
And whales
Also,
are awesome.
Dead-Rex, if you ever do mine, I want my face to be I want a speech bubble up above my head that says I'm not apologizing.
Going to be looking forward to your stay in Boca, Jason.
Look, I wasn't given any say in this.
Okay.
Just dragged away from my mates.
We're already
my
underwater.
my
Do we
laser
need
blades,
an aquarium in my room?
buried alive in this dump.
You could just give me a window, guys. Better yet, give me a picture of the blue sky because the underwater is dope, but I would not want to live down there permanently to any like great extent. Maybe a week at most, but I would want to see the sky eventually.
You gotta get all them lovely pictures of the coral reef. Because this is the 90s when it still existed.
Oh, why? Oh. Damn.
I mean, apparently some of the reef did recover, so it's not completely gone, but it has definitely been damaged.
Right.
It looks so comfortable, actually. Just a little human nest up in the tree.
Yeah, but then you remember she doesn't have toilet paper.
But she has makeup. Thanks to Kaiser.
She had a choice, and she made it.
Oh.
Right when you said
it.
Like, oh my god, so many ads.
I know.
What is this? The Rooster Teeth website?
I wanted to have this with my ad blocker, but apparently this website is like, no, you're not allowed to have ad blocker on.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I
this
hate
woman
that.
is boiling water with her mind.
Can you get that on Fiverr too?
Psychic water boilers. What you? I just got mine off of Amazon. What are you talking about? just because I'm not American and I actually like use a kettle to boil my water like a normal person. Oh.
Oh my god, a
mohawk?
faux hawk. No, that's a faux hawk. He couldn't even dedicate
Yeah, you.
to shaving.
What level are you on? Lima. Same as us.
You're not the kind of kid that would.
What is
get
your
in trouble.
hair?
Look, there was an accident in the
You're in.
barber shop.
Zoe and Frog, sit down.
Like, you don't want to see the kid who has the faux hawk without it. Trust me. It's bad.
Some people don't really like it here for the first few days at Orca, but after that, you get used to it.
Yeah, well, I don't plan on staying here long enough to get used to it. As soon as I've helped my mother bag a whale, I'm out of here.
A whale.
Wait, she wants to do what to a whale?
Hi, Daggy.
Bag a whale.
Bag a whale. That didn't sound right.
I mean, yeah, I get the
right,
implication
She's
is.
also the commander's daughter.
Yeah, it's called slang Raymond.
Well, I don't know if I need to tell you what bag can also mean in slang twice. I think you can get the implication.
Do we need to send you into the purification chamber again for your dirty mind?
We get as close as possible.
Are you sure it's not gonna hurt it?
No. It'll only feel a slight discomfort when it hits the whale.
Also, yeah.
Also,
this
it's
mother
not bagging,
Moby
it's
Dick, how did
tagging.
you make him practice with that
And
thing?
you really think you're gonna hear the whale through this?
Oh, more than that, we hope. I mean, all we know is the humpback sing, and it must be some form of communication. By recording the brain patterns at the same time, we may eventually learn what the songs mean.
Get real, Mum.
Jason, you may laugh, but this could be the beginning of understanding their language, and who knows? Eventually, we may be able to even talk.
And if we understand them, maybe we can start asking if they like take long walks on the beach.
Our whale military will be running before the end of the decade.
Oh my god!
And
Like,
we'll also understand if they like listen to Ocean Man from SpongeBob.
What another interestingly expensive decision to be part of the premise of the show. Because I can't imagine getting whale shots is easy.
I think they probably just have a lot of stock footage of whales, and that's probably where this came from. See, like this. That's stock footage.
What?
Just wait.
Oh, please tell me there's like really bad green screen if we're up against the whales. Oh, it's a model. Oh, that's really cool.
That's me before Dark Horse.
Oh no, it's an ad. Right when it was really cool.
Right at the good part.
Just don't compliment the show and ads won't play.
Oh no! They found our one weakness.
God, well, there are so many ads here. This is why I use ad block, because there are so many goddamn ads.
In Minecraft, because we're not allowed to promote ad block at all on YouTube, or else because we've never used ad block. Just use certain browsers that will give you a streamlined experience when watching videos, such as Brave Browser, which comes with certain features built in.
Look, I never said that I promote it. I just say that I use it, and mostly I started using it because I didn't want to like get viruses.
I know, right? Oh my god.
We still don't promote using it.
Hello, Whale Father. How are you doing today, Whale Father?
But yeah, the fact that they got a model for this is really good.
Yeah.
At least there is no.
You don't understand, Whale Daughter. It's been a long time since I had your mother. I want to go take long walks on the beach.
And listen to Ocean Man.
There we go.
If this turned into just a weird comedy about you. It's like, your mother and my dad are dating, but my dad's actually a whale.
Got to get the Southern Cross in there.
Come on, Mum. I've never seen a whale up close before in my life. Please.
A lot of people haven't, kid.
You can help Winston.
Cool.
Go help the big gorilla.
I was about to say, I'm gonna be Winston.
There's a lot of tours and stuff up here for whale watching.
Yeah, yeah. I think my
Gotta get this
parents have actually gone on one once.
Yeah.
We're just tagging a whale, Commander.
You're not intending.
That's not what your son told me.
He has done his permanent course, and the teacher said he was the best she'd ever seen.
With all respect, Doctor, under the circumstances, I can't authorize this.
Show him.
This man looks like an asshole Kaiser Sutherland.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which is impressive considering Kaiser Sutherland can already look pretty much like an asshole.
Satisfied, Commander?
I don't want anyone anywhere near him when he's firing. Understood?
I would not be satisfied. That is a shot from less than 10 meters away.
Yeah, yo,
If he didn't have like an over-the-top, obvious evil style, I would actually be like, I think he's being pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Like it's not even evil. It's just the uptight asshole. Yeah.
Okay, dude. When was this made? It was made in the freaking 80s, and
90s.
we already have a sympathetic
90s.
straw man.
I already said.
Okay, I
1994.
Okay, I forget. I'm sorry. Anyway, we got back in the 90s. We have our first sympathetic straw man.
Well, I mean, he
Oh
was
my
already
God.
introduced being like, you have children. You do know that this isn't a daycare, right?
But you
Awesome.
allow other people to have children.
The logistics
Yeah.
of how they're doing this, I would have to, like... For all I know, they did their research and this is accurate. But from everything that I know...
Oh my God.
Oh my
God.
fucking God. About
Jesus
crossbows,
Christ.
ballistics, and water tension? This is not at all how you would go about this. You would need to get up right next to it with a harpoon gun.
Damn.
You would not be able to use a
Also,
crossbow
going
from
back to-
outside the water.
Also, going back to a joke we were making about like the whale and the chick being the,
Oh my God, we can skip the ad.
oh, thank God. Being father, mom, and dad. Pete made the joke in chat, being like, Rob Schneider is a whale, rated PG-13.
I can see the whale wearing like curly hair, so we know it's his.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen a Rob Schneider film. Films that Rob Schneider has been in, but not ones where he's led.
Yeah, me neither.
And considering he's a literal meme.
Her
My
whale
father,
senses are
he
tingling.
calls to me.
Oh no, sorry, I was just singing in the shower. Wait, what? Ow! You're a whale.
Hold on, Jason. We're gonna chase him.
Here, take over.
I don't think you should be like chasing down the whales. I think there's like better options.
Oh, and Raymond, Pete was answering you about you never seen a Rob Schneider-led films. And Pete's all like, well, yeah, because it's always those films you've never heard of, like a carrot, a stapler, and
Right. No, wait.
that last one was weird.
Well,
Over here.
Tell Jason to load up.
Now I'm picturing a whale holding a shotgun.
Oh my God.
That's the one that's shooting me and Twilight Guardian.
Yeah, oh my God. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, that's a toy crossbow. That's not a real crossbow to any regard. Because real
It's not a
crossbows
man.
take a lot of arm strength to actually cock. At all. Like, you need a crank for those things.
He's coming up again. Behind us.
Port 180.
No one will be seated during the whale harpooning section of the film.
35. 30.
Hold it there. This is it, Fred. Get ready.
Ready.
Oh, yeah, it's like it's a glowy thing on it, so we know it's powerful. Got it.
Yeah. Fucking whale Hawkeye over here. Hey, yo! I just
Okay,
imagine
hold
he
off a
accidentally
minute.
shoots her.
Hold off a minute, girl. He just like, okay, now what you were saying?
Bruh.
The amount of ads on this
I
is
hate
ridiculous.
ads for this fucking type of game. Like, it's
Yeah,
one of
me
those ones,
too.
like, I know, like, it does that thing where clearly the character is playing suboptimally because it knows, oh, if you want to really know how it's done, you can do this. You all know you can do better, so go ahead and buy the game. I don't even know where to get this fucking game.
The fuck on.
What the fuck
I
is
don't
this?
think-
It's not real. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay, I play Crossy Road every day. I love it. It's the best. But all the ads I get, because I am exclusively like Crossy Road and like Solitaire, so I just get ads for like other puzzle games like that, and it pisses me off because they look great, but they aren't real.
They're
it's like-
real to me.
I think that's like the scummy thing about it is like you're making ads for a game that just is not real. How are you allowed to get away with that?
It's like, I know that there was a Japanese, I think it was Konami, there was like a group of Konami developers that were like, we're sick of these ugly games not being real. So they made a game collection called, yeah, those games you want to play, we have them. It's literally like the fucking name for it. And you can buy it. I have it. It's alright.
Yeah.
But it has like that one
Well,
where you
she
like pull
obviously swam away, lady. What did you think happened?
Yeah, like where you pull like the golden like, keys or whatever out and like have the lava.
Raymond
fall
is still talking about the ads, even though the video's back on.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I hate those ads.
We will be having
Yeah.
a very long talk. Believe me. I don't want to know, Jason.
You cost
don't
me my
want to
date with a
know.
hot mammal.
But yeah, she's like, and where is she now? Well, she obviously swam away, lady. Maybe you should.
Like, if I heard, oh yeah, I stopped because there was a girl in the water, I'd be like, stop the boat?
Well,
yeah,
he hasn't had
you have
very
a
good
rescue
training.
going on?
Someone's overboard?
Yeah, if someone's overboard, you stop and yell, "Man overboard!"
Yeah.
Working?
No.
He won't give me his phone number yet.
The sexual tension is palpable.
Damn, signaling them with Ocean Man isn't working.
Remember, it's still the 90s. Giving out your phone number is still a big step.
True, true.
It works.
We got
Winston,
dial-up.
did it. Listen to that.
That was the thing
It's
then,
no
right?
thanks to you, Jason. What you did out there could have set us back by weeks.
I didn't mean to.
Ever since I accepted this position, you have been sulking. I have put up with it because I understand there are a lot of things you have to give up, including the occasional weekend spent with your father. But to deliberately try to mess up a major part of this project just because you are
So wait, is this like a
cheesed off
divorced family?
is unforgivable.
Yeah.
I didn't. Then why didn't
It's
you
a
fire when
mother
you were told?
who has
Because
2
the
children with no father in the picture.
Jason, if you're going to
You
invent
didn't
some
think
sort
that it
of
was their
excuse that would
divorce?
make it vaguely
I mean, I
believable.
would.
I mean, we were in
could have
the
been
middle of an ocean.
widow.
What would a girl be doing
This
out
is the
there?
same thing as you and the glowing eyes.
Raymond
You need
just
to brush
doesn't
up on
pay
your Kingdom
attention.
Hearts.
Well, I'm sorry, but the subtitles are in fucking Tagalog. I normally rely on that.
As an old saying.
But no, I
When the tiger roars.
was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to take that time away from the guy. I don't know how Australian divorces work, but
I mean, yeah, you can't just assume that another country's rules about divorce and visitation rights are going to be the same as the U.S.
Unless
Alright,
the dad
see you,
was like, "Yeah, I don't
girlfriend."
want to see my kids."
Yeah,
Crazy people always say that, isn't it?
because I mean, like, Japan still doesn't have any visitation right laws, for instance.
yeah.
That is why it's such a hard. It was such a hard thing to translate in Digimon, for instance, or Sailor Moon, because they not only came out during the time where not a lot of people knew about anything Japanese, but also translate that for little children who wouldn't understand that other countries exist. It's like, how do you translate that when a lot of children would probably have divorced parents? and would watch the
Oh,
show.
So used to Disney rules about marriage and the mom must die. There are many reasons a single mother could have her children with her on it. For all we know, it's just sort of like, dad works at home and the kids came out to be with me for the summer. Like it's just a natural circumstance of some.
Because it's summer camp.
Because it's summer camp.
Oh my God.
Also, Disney did not invent that. The lots of fairy tales, they're the original written works. A lot of them do have the single parent stories with their protagonists.
Not the mouse has anything to say about it.
Mickey Mouse walking up with a
not
shotgun.
owning anything.
So yeah, I am all for this lighthearted romantic comedy between a woman and a whale. It was the joke, but I was surprised how long we could keep it going. That's the best part about it.
Raymond, the whole plot just completely blows by Raymond, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the mom is dating the whale now."
You already got an alien girl being raised by a whale. This is just the extra step we need for it to be this, just a laugh a minute comedy.
Well, that is technically a spoiler because I don't actually know how long it takes for them to realize that she's an alien. I don't think even she knew that.
Well, she was staring at the stars.
Breathe underwater?
I don't think that she can breathe underwater, but I think that she can hold her breath for much, much longer than a normal human can.
I was going to say the average bear.
Because I was like, what's the point of there being an alien? Why not just make it a person? I was like, to excuse away her superhuman abilities. I see.
Yeah, I don't know. All I do know is that her sister eventually joins her, and I think she arrives on a space pod or whatever.
I was gonna be like, what animal raised her? The birds? She flies?
But she flies and then she has to wag her wing or her arms like wings. She has to wave them as she flap.
She comes in on her flying unicorn.
That was a fine episode. I won't say, obviously, you're a lot of talking over it, but I think it was fine. It was fine. I don't think it was. I don't know how gripping this would be as a first episode for younger kids.
Yeah.
Because what really happened in this was we saw a girl running around an island a lot. Some kids wound up at a admittedly cool underwater base. There's a gripper right there, and then they tagged a whale with a tracker.
I would say probably the parents watching this with their kids would be more invested in the plot line.
Yeah, I do kind of wonder if this was meant to be for older kids rather than younger kids. I do believe that, especially because I do remember this being on later at night, where older kids would still be up, but not the younger kids. The younger kids would have to go to bed at 7 or 8 at night.
Before the sun sets.
Yeah. And I don't know about you because you guys live further south, but I do remember having such a hard time at night as a kid, especially in the summer, because it would be 10 o'clock at night and the sun's still up.
Yeah.
How do you expect me to sleep in the daylight?
I don't remember how
Mother?
well I slept or not.
Oh my God,
Also,
new
Dead
Dead
Rex.
XR.
Yeah, I was going to say the Dead XR is amazing. The tactical whale incoming.
Tactical whale incoming!
What I like is the idea is okay, it's a fucking perk in Call of Duty, calling the tactical whale incoming, and you have this decked out whale, but all it does is just drop from on high and land on the map.
It's not in the water.
It's not in the water. It doesn't shoot anything. It just falls and crushes everything below.
Yes. Although this reminds me of something I can't place as to what. I know it just makes me think of something very specific.
Zoids.
I'm just.
Was the whale?
No, not Zoids. Not Zoids. It's something else.
The whale dropping reminded me that Fat Man thought that the ship flying into the air and dropping in Kingdom Hearts 3 during Pirates of the Caribbean, it was so funny because like he doesn't pay attention to the actual stream half the time because he's doing something else. And like I must have done that move like 5 or 6 different times, and then he sees it one time and he's like, "Oh, so you could just do that with your ship?" It's like, "Yeah, I've been doing it this whole time."
Oh.
Alrighty. Switch to this tab. That's how you do it. I forgot. So, we're gonna... Ooh, 15. It's a good thing that I didn't delete the episode. Although I did delete Jewel Riders, so I'm just gonna put that somewhere in here in spirit. Why are you not exiting full screen?
Actually, I got the tactical killer whale idea from
There it
Habitual
is.
Line Crossers. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
The
The answer is
I just saw his check the
42
Discord. He's like,
Kaiser.
sorry, I had caps locks on.
Maybe.
When?
Ooh, Dark Oracle.
I was gonna
Holy
say,
shit.
15 was
We're
just
just
gonna be
going
the
through.
bottom.
Well, yeah, but I had to. I was slowly scrolling down, and I got distracted because I saw that I might have accidentally put an episode in twice.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. We're just going through all the live action stuff.
Evidently, it's what we want to see.
Apparently. Well, it's what the dice wants us to see.
Oh, speaking of which, my mom just randomly, she was like out at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something, like some craft store, and she came across like a bargain bin, and because she knows I like D&D, she got me these 2 giant acrylic dice.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Like they're heavy ass motherfuckers, and I have them on display now, but like
damn.
I really want to use them some point. I just don't know. Like A, they would chip almost assuredly, and B, they might chip whatever they roll on.
Like next week we play D&D, and I'm like, okay, do me like a perception check, and then there's silence, and then just.
Oh, sorry, you said perception. That's a D20, not a D6. My bad. They make giant D20s. Those are great.
Alrighty. So, this is. I do believe that this is legitimately a Canadian show. It didn't just air in Canada. Like it was made in Canada, and I'm not sure if it went anywhere else.
I'm gonna be honest. I think all of the live action stuff we've seen has all been in Canada, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, not Australia, not the Australia one.
Except for
I was
except
about
for
to
the
say,
Australian
maybe not that one. The obviously Australian one.
you know those Australian sounding Canadians.
I do think that there might have been some like production stuff for that show in Canada. That might have been why it also came over. Because Canada does have a rule that if there is any kind of production work done in Canada, then it is considered a Canadian show, and it goes into why it can be aired on TV. Because Canada does have a rule that a good 30% of all television has to be exclusively Canadian content.
That's weird.
It's so to promote like work within Canada. But that also does translate to stuff that is partially done in Canada. So a lot of anime could be shown in Canada because a lot of the voice acting work for dubbing is done in Canada. So that is technically a Canadian show because the dubbing is done in Canada. So we could watch the anime.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Technicalities. Just get down to the point. It's like, we had one Canadian actor for this background line. It's a Canadian show. Are you sure? I'm sure.
This is ours now.
Don't tell me it was actually French.
They just slapped the like a sticker with the Canadian flag on it and just be like, this is ours now.
Oh, why isn't this working now? I saw it work earlier. Why is it not working now?
I'm reloading the page.
Yeah.
Turn it off and turn it back on. I am a genius. You're welcome.
that is if it works. There we go. You are a genius. I just wasn't sure if it was going to like do something weird with cast if I did that, but no, it seemed to work. All right, here we go. Dark Oracle.
Sweet.
Please tell me this is like 90s Edge.
Hey, it's all okay because
It came out in like the early 2000s.
Oh, that's perfect. I mean, this main character already looks like the guy from Final Destination, so we're on a good track.
They're both main characters. They're
Oh.
we possibly entered this Earth together.
We didn't.
Oh, I see. So this is the Persona 3 of Canadian TV shows. Got it.
Oh, sweet. Twins. Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. You know, you can learn a lot about life from a comic book.
Give me a break. What could you possibly learn about life from this?
Truth, justice, and the American way. That with great
how he
power
just-
comes responsibility. Oh my god!
What?
I would like double
Do you
take.
carry Demon Stalker Undead Avenger?
That's under D in the game section over there, and you could buy it if we had it, except we don't have it because it's out of stock. Sorry. Here, you carry the heavy stuff.
I'm glad
What
they
a
were chill
completely
about letting the
unhelpful girl.
It's like, why couldn't you just go to straight yet and we're out of stock? It's like, why'd you have to give like detailed instructions where it was if it's not there?
What have you done?
Maybe it's like her first week. Give her some slack.
What have you done?
Sarek? The fuck are you doing here?
Who?
What just happened here?
He looks like a fucking Vulcan from Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek thing. Got it. Okay. I get that.
You
Oh,
betrayed me!
Yeah.
Betrayal!
Betrayal! Betrayed me!
This game sucks! Dude, I'm gonna find some way to have that as my ringtone at some point.
That opening showed us so much and yet explained so little.
I appreciate that.
What?
You planted this thing on me.
Excuse me?
In my knapsack. You put it in there to get me in trouble.
Okay, look, don't blame me if you're a freaking klepto, okay?
I didn't steal it.
You know, Callie, there is help available for people like you.
We have to take it back to the Storylands. You know what? You can come with me. He knows you. You're one of his best customers. You can just explain.
No.
Yeah. Come on.
But they're probably closed.
Yeah, how late is it?
Gamer's Cave.
Gamer's Cave.
Lance, you could knock on the door.
Callie, there's nobody there.
The lights are off! What the fuck you mean?
Wait. We'll go.
No, guys, that's just the D&D group that was in back. They're just, don't.
It so actually could.
Like,
absolutely.
The store's closed.
Like these look like guys who were into Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know how this got into my knapsack, but it did.
I'm sorry. Do you know anything about 3.5?
Why would I be returning it?
This didn't come from my store. I've never seen this brand of comic before. If you don't mind, I'm closing for the night.
Okay. Thank you.
Road.
Now live long and prosper.
Shut up.
He so does look like a Vulcan.
I mean, I guess with his attitude, he's more like a fucking Romulan.
Hey, they can crossbreed, right? Is that how? It
Yeah,
works?
they're effectively the same species. They're just
Okay.
One's more angry than the other.
Yeah, one is.
Is that why they have the forehead shit? Because they frowned so often that it just became a permanent feature.
Yeah, they have the permanent anime vein.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Does this tell them the future? That's why I'm guessing this is.
Yeah, it makes sense for the name of the. Oh, okay.
Ooh, I am so invested.
I'm
immediately
very
hooked.
intrigued by this.
All right, we're all locked in now. All right, sweet.
David Crombie.
David Crombie.
Secondary
David Crom- Secondary school. That's not called middle school.
Huge fan of Enterprise, but Scott Bakula's head sculpt is right on the money.
You have a head sculpt of Scott Bakula? Dope.
Like action figures.
Dizzy, we stopped playing action figures when we were like 4. Don't you think it's time to move on?
It is never
What do
too
you
old to play
mean?
with action figures.
He shoots, he scores.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should stop doing, playing with them at least when you're 8.
Lance, I've decided to face facts. I have the potential to be a loser.
Yeah, you start playing with action figures when you're 4, girl, not stop.
I blame. I have a anger towards this character already. This is why I got bullied in school.
Oh my god.
See, that's not gonna happen. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the show came out when it wasn't cool to be a nerd.
We might as well have a big L on our forehead. Hello? Why are we so afraid of the cafeteria, Lance? Come on.
Because the last time we ate in the cafeteria, big grade 12 guy, he dunked your face in your fries and gravy. Do you remember?
Yes, this is true. Okay, but that was.
Hey, he did you a favor. Fries and gravy is good.
Kaiser over here eating like a dog. Just
He doesn't
a man's
know.
gotta eat, okay?
He doesn't have good articulation in his little robot fingers.
She gets hit by the car. Oh no, that actually happened. Maybe I'm the Dark Oracle.
Bruh. Wait, why are you the She almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say the girl out there almost got hit by a fucking car.
You were joking about it, and then it actually was a thing.
Oh my god!
Dude, go
See
on
what
now.
your dark humor does, Raymond?
It warps reality. My god.
Just like that comic book.
I will use this power responsibly. No, I won't.
Yeah, I was about to say, get the fuck out of here.
What did you say? What's wrong? Nothing. Only I'm having like the weirdest deja vu. Dearest Callie, I can't stop thinking about you. This is so exciting. Who do you think sent it?
A stalker.
I don't know. The name got ripped off.
Remember, the distinction between stalker and secret admirer is merely the appearance.
Don't pick that guy. He looks far too similar to your brother to really pick that guy.
Oh no!
That's so bad. That's so bad.
I thought it was him for a second.
Honestly, I thought he was too, but I was all like, okay, maybe it's not.
Oh, wasn't that like?
I heard you headed up the United Way campaign.
Was it like in one of the scary movies, or it was one of those lines of films where like the prom queen was like head over, like she was kept trying to bang her brother, and he just kept being like, I'm not having sex with you. It's just like he's like appropriately grossed out by it, but like she's just so oblivious. It's like just so, and like it's the whole gag.
Oh my god. It's
What
like those
film is
freaking
that?
shorts. They're like made of like that show Solo Leveling about the main character and his sister and how much she's attracted to him. Now he isekai'd his way into being hot. I'm sorry.
Wait, what show? What?
Solo Leveling. It's one of the newer shows that came
Oh,
out.
I saw
Based
the
on
abridged
manhwa.
take on that.
Yeah,
that was
yo.
hilarious. It's like,
Yes.
no one will ever hear of this.
Well-
And she's like, no one but the neighbors. God, I hate you.
There is no way that I will ever sleep with you.
New quest
slot.
Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, I can't wait for these guys to look exactly like that.
Yes. If they don't at least have the mohawk, we riot.
Lance, I'm really freaked out, okay?
If you don't want to be bugged, close your
This
door.
comic book is seriously weird.
What comic?
He didn't want to be bugged about the laundry.
Gamer's Cave.
Oh.
Look. Everything you see there, that happened to me today, just like in the comic.
Right, Cal, like someone would actually write you a love letter.
Well, believe it. Someone did it. And look, last night, the rest of the comic was nothing but blank pages. And now it's just filling in, all by itself.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Lance, I swear, look what it's called, Dark Oracle. Yeah, everything it predicts for this character named Violet is coming true for me. And look, she even has a brother named Blaze. I think they're even twins.
Oh god, it's so 4edgy5 me. I love it.
Right there, facing up to a gang.
I guess I actually like this comic art style. I would read a comic written like it's like
Yeah, I wonder.
it's like X-Men Evolution. It's kind of like that similar style.
I was gonna say.
Thanks for believing me.
Now I'm just gonna let those guys beat you the fuck up tomorrow.
That'll teach you. Sorry, brother.
Maybe I'm just used to it, but like I don't know. When we're in our rooms and doing things at our houses, we usually have the doors closed. I feel uncomfortable having the door open.
Was that so hard? We're finally moving on toward the new us.
Hey. Hey. Could you please move?
Move?
Yeah. We need a table. You can't hog a table all to yourself.
I love how whenever they need to write bully characters, they just don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
They always do the most outlandish things.
Like there are a bunch of tables all over the place. Come on.
Fuck you. I just saw on one kid's plate was like a triple stacked cheeseburger. No. No school is serving that.
Okay.
No way.
Now,
what kind of school is
to
this?
qualify, some schools actually have, because this is how my middle school worked. They actually had like an outside company do the food in the cafeteria that you did actually like fully pay for, as it wasn't part of like the tuition or anything. And so you could actually like stack your plate with a bunch of cool shit. Like, I remember every Thursday I would get like a hot dog, a really nice hot dog, and one of those chocolate chip muffins that were like a billion calories, and it's probably why I was overweight as a kid.
That's the kid you think that is?
Bro.
Oh.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
What? You
What are you apologizing for?
The light fixture, I thought it was gonna fall on you. It didn't, of course, which is a good thing. Jack, do you know this girl? Look, I'm really sorry.
Callie, this is Mary. My girlfriend.
Oh no! She's like, I wish it would fall on me.
Deaderex. School pizza was awesome. I'm sorry, I don't digest cardboard well.
No,
I mean, it
school
depends
pizza
on which
was
school.
awesome.
Yeah, like back then, especially elementary school. Although there was like this one point in time when I swear to God they like changed the cheese and it tasted terrible.
Do you want to have lunch with me tomorrow?
Does he not
Like
now?
really bad. So we stopped eating them for a while. But then they brought in this like actual like
Izzy, you have the nerdiest fucking name, and you have the red hair that marks you as a nerd. Just stop.
You feel personally attacked, Raymond.
I feel personally attacked, all right?
I looked him up actually because I thought his actor looked familiar. I didn't recognize any of the other things he's done. The character's name is actually Dizzy with a D.
Oh, even worse. I was hoping that you were gonna like curveball and like reveal. Oh no, he actually turned hot after this. Because that gives people like me hope. Wow, this girl's being a bitch to this guy. Man, I hope I'm not like that.
Stop inserting yourself, Raymond. God damn.
I feel terrible.
Yeah, well, you should.
It's all
But
the
yeah,
comics fault.
the pizza I
Cal.
I had at
Lance,
school later
seriously,
on,
I
it
mean,
had stuffed
somehow this
crust
thing
and
is
it was
controlling my life.
amazing.
I would never be mean to Dizzy, ever.
My high school had spicy chicken sandwiches, and for some reason,
mine too.
It was infinitely spicier than any other spicy chicken sandwich I've ever had. Like nothing else has come close.
I know exactly ones you're talking about. They were really good, but they were really spicy for no fucking reason, dog.
Maybe things are looking up.
Sometimes I just took off the bread because the bread just wasn't all that good.
What?
Hey,
dog.
What's up, man?
Is that because you guys can't say the word bitch?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is that literally it?
Something to say?
That doesn't look like a mohawk comic book.
The pizza.
Well, no,
I
it
had
might not be the right
never had
confrontation
any
yet.
crust, damn.
He's not cornered.
I mean, that's what it used to be in my
I
elementary
kind of want like
school. We
to
had
be
like
like
one of those rectangle pizzas.
30 seconds extended of just different people like shoulder checking him. I love that. And he's like confused a little bit every time.
Yeah. The longest shoulder checking sequence ever in a comic book. It's just 3 straight pages of that shit.
You have
They're
a
all
comic that
spread.
predicts the future. Why haven't you? Stop! No, you're.
Hey.
Who the fuck? How the?
Oh,
Ooh.
hi. I'm Tolly McDangle. Nice to meet you.
I had to talk to you alone.
Run.
Oh right,
Run.
You wrote the.
Oh.
letter.
You see, at that point, I'd be
You
like,
sent the notes? Both of them.
Yeah, I've been watching you. I really wanted to get to know you. You're different than all the other girls. Why didn't you phone me? I put my number on the first note.
It got ripped off. There was no name, no number. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, you tricked me into meeting you here. That's not cool.
That's not.
I didn't mean to trick you. Just wanted to talk to you.
Who do you think you are sending me freaking
Oh.
anonymous love notes? I made a total fool of myself because of you.
You think so, huh? You think it better than me?
You don't have a mohawk.
Yeah, what? This comic's a lie.
No, it's alive.
Oh, this guy was cast because he can look fucking evil.
Alright, this was definitely made after Columbine.
Oh God! Why'd you have to even invoke? Why'd you let him do that? Also, there's more doors, aren't there? And there are windows?
Oh, she's got heterochromia. I didn't notice that. Or maybe that was like a live effect. I don't know.
This show is angling on some very uncomfortable territory real fast.
Yeah, it got like super intense super quickly.
Did you say something after I sent the note? No.
I had no idea who wrote the note. I told you. The name was ripped off. You know, all you had to do was come up to me at school and introduce yourself.
Yeah, like you would have listened. Like I even say hi to you when you run away.
Look.
Hey, how are you doing that thing with your voice?
Calm down,
That where you're like doing.
You know what you are? A manipulative little snob. You think you can just dump on anybody, anytime.
That's not what a high schooler would say.
Yeah, I was like, I think that's like the
No
last
way.
word to be snob.
Snob.
I would love to see the script initially where they probably like put in the curse words we actually want to say and we'll figure out how to soften it later. I'm going to run in slow. I would love it. He's moving in like normal motion behind her.
She's not like other girls. Okay.
Well, we didn't have quite the budget for an animated series, and we didn't have the budget for a live-action series, so we just half-and-halfed it.
Listen, Hutch, this is not the way I want to get to know you, okay?
Yo.
Wow, you made it here in record time.
Maybe they live like right next to the school.
They just live in the school.
Touch my sister.
Whoa, dude, back off. What's going on? I'm leaving. Okay? Okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's more of it's overlaying.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is trippy.
I swear, this is like the main character from frickin' Final Destination. I think it is.
So, how did you know I was in trouble?
I felt something. Really, I can't describe it.
Twin
Oh, yeah,
connection.
Everything looked sort of strange.
Strange isn't the word for it.
But how did you figure out where to find me?
The comic. I saw it in the comic.
Oh, the comic. Really? Yeah, so now do you believe me?
Damn. Fucking told him.
Alexander
The
Charles
original
Albert.
version of Death Note is so weird.
Canadian actor best known for his Gemini Award-winning
Ooh.
role in the television.
Weird.
Oh.
What? What?
Todd
The
and
light
Book of
fixture
Heroes.
fell.
Oh, it did. Okay.
This is why you pay attention,
Oh.
Raven.
Well, yeah, I was sorry. I was looking up the actor because I was curious.
Oh, somebody says in chat here, when they were airing this, they actually had at the same time as another hybrid live-action animated show as well called Zix.
Yes.
Two X's. Pretty
Yes,
sure the
I
same
remember
thing.
Zix as well.
Okay.
I didn't put Zix on the list though, should I?
Babe, why not? I mean, this
If
is
you
pretty
wanna.
awesome, actually. I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
mad that we're not going to be continuing any of these. We might have to come back to this like segment and watch some of the follow-up stuff.
Yeah.
So were they just perceiving the scenario to be much darker than the
I
scenario
think
really
the
was?
scenario
It
was
feels
making
like-
it worse.
Yeah.
So late. Is everything okay?
It's how are we doing so late? The sun's still out.
How was your day?
It was one of those days.
Don't we all have them? Mine.
I never heard of Zix
Two nurses
before.
booked
Is
out
it
sick.
is it
Boy, were
good?
we scrambling.
Is it
I
related
didn't
to
watch
Gets?
very much of it. I
didn't know you liked comics.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetheart, you look so tired.
Sweetheart, you look like absolute shit. Go to bed.
It looks like you were almost assaulted tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
I
early
definitely wanna
thousands
look
soft
more
rock.
into this. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I was actually kind of worried that they were going to do like the wink. Did a blink.
This is like the
better.
This is like the high school version of what was it? God, I was thinking of it. The one
that's why you didn't know about it, because Zix is also a Canadian show.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I mean,
had all the good stuff.
Yeah.
This was a good first episode. This is really fun. I definitely want to check out more of this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's streaming on Pluto and Tubi.
So I'm checking up on the redheaded guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, your arch nemesis.
Yeah, my arch nemesis. Yeah, the hair never gets better.
Oh.
Dang.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you cut your hair like that, I think it would probably get that curly too.
It would. I know for a fact. And that's why I hate my hair long. I fucking hate it.
Why don't you just use a straightener?
Every, like, a day? Like,
Yeah, that's what a lot of girls do. Yeah, hair maintenance, it's a thing, Raymond.
Man, we ain't got no time for that.
There's also a lot of complications. Apparently, red hair has a lot of fucking temperamental shit to it.
Yeah, it's because your hair is so fine. Like we talked a lot about like hair care and all that
Right.
kind of stuff, and because your hair is very fine, my hair is very thick. So you say like you would feel uncomfortable not having a shower and washing your hair every day, but me, my hair doesn't settle down and become normal until after 4 days after the wash. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, mine is like, and that's like the whole thing about is that our hair needs to be oily. Like it
Yeah.
needs the oils. So like I was used to washing my hair every single day, and now
Yes.
like I've gone to only washing every other day because like you need those essential oils that your body just produces.
Yes, that's also why I don't like washing my hair every day, because it's not good for your hair to do that.
So let's see what else was the main actor in.
Oh yeah, the main
Nothing.
actor.
I also looked him up. Nothing I recognized.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't total frat movie. Although the irony that he was in what looks like to be basically the kind of movies that I thought I was thinking about of the scary movie variety is hilarious. Between Strangers, Rescue Heroes, the movie. Oh, he was a voice actor, I guess, in that one. Sebastian, he played Sebastian in the film Sebastian, which I've never heard of. Todd in the Book of Pure Evil, which is a movie for an animated series, it looks like. Or, yeah.
I just remembered there was another show that I should put on the list, but I don't know if I'll be able to find the first episode or not. Jacob Tutu.
Jacob Tutu?
Yeah, Jacob Tutu.
Alright.
The premise is following a boy who says everything twice because he lives in such a large family that in order to be heard, he has to repeat himself.
That's
So
sad.
so he just got into the habit of saying everything twice. There was a movie back in the 90s called Jacob Tutu and the Hooded Fang. It was live action. I think there were 2 live action films. And then in the early 2000s, there was an animated show for Jacob Tutu. It's based off of the author's real life because he grew up in such a large family, so he was kind of basing it off of his own experience.
Dang.
Interesting.
Yeah. I will start the dice now.
All right, while you do that,
Time for
I'm
one
going
more.
to grab my drink, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, I may as well just get some to eat myself.
Everyone
BRB.
relax. Take a stretch. We've been sitting a little bit a while.
You know, while everyone's getting up, I'll get up too.
He was in the Zack Files. Oh. And then he was also in Beyblade.
Let's Beyblade.
Degrassi, The Next Generation. Life with Derek. I'm pointing out the ones that I know of. Oh, Total Drama All-Stars. Though I've never watched it, but apparently Total Drama Island became like a really big thing. I'm just like, what about 16? Why doesn't anyone ever talk about 16? Or the other series that they produced? It's only ever Total Drama. 12. Have you heard of any of those? I guess it's just me here. How do I do hosting all by myself? I love 16. Yes, stoked. For some reason, I keep forgetting the name of it, but I hear that one was really good, but I didn't watch a lot of TV around the time that it was starting to come out. You never finished Beyblade? You've seen all 3?
Okay, I'm
Ooh.
back to Twilight, and I have seen 16.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 was really good. I've seen a lot of videos recently have been being made, just sort of just a resurgence of people talking about it. So that's been nice to see.
Yeah, because at least with my experience, so I don't know how it actually is, but it seemed like Total Drama was the only show that was ever talked about. But then like I mostly watch 16, and I'm like, oh, why doesn't anyone ever talk? Why who is a fan of Total Drama but doesn't care about 16? If they like the shows from these people, I mean, maybe they only like the premise of it and whatever, because it is kind of just Survivor, but for Canadian cartoons. But
I think you got it in one there, honestly.
Huh?
I think you got it on one there. I think it really is the premise of it's Survivor but animated. I think that's like part of the draw and like all the shenanigans that you can get up to with that, as opposed to 16, which was just 6 friends hanging out in a food court. Like,
yeah, well, in the mall.
Well, we all know they congregated in the food court.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember Martin Mysteries. I remember not liking Martin Mysteries as much as
me neither.
Totally Spies.
Yeah, I was gonna say Totally Spies. Has anyone else seen the new trailer for the new season?
No, I haven't.
I did. Yeah.
It looks good. I actually really like the art style. It's
yeah. It's like they didn't leave.
Well, no, they cutened it up a little bit. I don't know how you even do that because it's already cute, but like they're like there are softer curves and edges, and it's just really cute. But like I'm trying to think of what else there was. There's some new characters that I don't know about. Like it looks like was it Jeremy was the guy that sent him on missions? Who is
now it's like a new lady.
Now it's like a new lady who's like an underling of his, like maybe an understudy or something, or like the replacement, and he's higher up. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't look like. Is it Brittany that I'm remembering? Who is the bully?
Oh, the bitchy one.
Mindy?
Yeah.
Mandy?
Mindy,
one of them.
I think it's Mindy.
She's I didn't see her at all in the trailer or in the opening, because I think that's what the trailer is. It's the opening. I didn't see her, and I'm like, where is she?
I'm pretty sure she came back. We gotta keep Mandy or whatever her name was around.
If she isn't there, we riot. And yeah, it is Mindy. Yeah.
Oh, Dedarek saying it. It looks a bit more stiff and super heavy on that tweening for its animation. Also, Alex literally jumped into a wrecking ball for no reason.
Oh, I saw that clip on Twitter. Yeah, that did happen. I don't know.
Wait, is the show out?
Yeah.
It's out in French. I don't know if it's out in English, though.
That's probably why I haven't heard about it. Like,
yeah, it is. It is originally a French show.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why is my hair all super curly in this one area and all in a knot? That's weird.
I heard you talking about it.
Yeah, it's like ha! You thought you straightened me today. Well, no.
No, I didn't. I didn't even do anything with it. I just brushed it and then went out. But
yeah, it's just a French dub, Pete. As far as I know, anyway. As far as I know, I don't think it's gotten subbed yet.
So, I think it landed on Big Wolf on Campus.
Ooh.
And we have the YTV commercial promo for it on here, so I'll show that to you. It was. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, of the ones, this is one that I'm going to be like, we might get copyright claimed for this one, because this one I remember being popular enough down here that someone might actually care.
I've never heard of it before.
You've never heard of Big Wolf on Campus?
Nah.
No.
I remember it had a short run down here, but I remember it had a distinct run down here.
Oh, yeah. Like, I have a friend here. I haven't talked to her in a long time, but she was a big fan of Big Wolf on Campus. To the point where we had an inside joke from the show whenever we had pizza that we had to say pizza's here because that was the joke. And you'd only get it if you watched that episode.
Oh, also, somebody in chat confirmed they released a clip from the new Totally Spy show. Mindy is in the show. I repeat, Mindy is in the show. The show is
thank
safe.
God. I'm so glad because I love their
Crisis
dynamic.
averted.
Okay, look, you need to understand that, like, I have several layers to when it comes down to my enjoyment of things. Like, I love the dynamic of just like the rival bitchiness, and I like when they treat her seriously and she has her moments. Also, there's like I have shipping brain going on too, and I have some ships involving her.
Of course
I do. I don't hide that.
I feel like shows don't, like, especially cartoons these days, don't have that dynamic anymore. Like, I've been seeing a lot of clips of, what's the character's name? Bonnie from Kim Possible. Similar kind of character.
They're afraid to have characters that have rough edges and are just unlikable and are like, antagonists. And then, like,
either that,
and you rob yourself of having these moments where those characters can either get shit on for comedy or grow as people. Like, you have those things you can do.
Either that, or they just like, or they don't. Either that.
That was loud, Kaiser.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it.
Gotta remember. Of course, it picks it up. Remember, you have a microphone.
I mean, yes, but I thought the noise cancellation would actually block that out.
We've talked about this before.
You see, when he hears the word microphone, his brain focuses on the micro, so he thinks all the sound that comes through is small.
Shut up. Anyway, to my point, either they do what Raymond described and just like dull out any sort of rough edges any of the characters have, or they overplay it while not being funny.
True. Yeah. AAA 1E2R3. It has been a long time since I've watched it, but I think it was Mindy and Clover that I liked, and I think Sam and Alex were my other ship.
I can see
my
that.
favorite was Sam because she wore green.
What did you? Okay, I know that you guys were talking about Mindy, but what about Mandy?
Shit, was it Mindy or Mandy? Oh God! No, wait.
There were two characters.
I was going to say,
Mandy.
I think Mindy. One was the cousin of the other that showed up occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Whoever was the main bitchy girl, ex-Clover, whoever that one was, it has been forever since I've seen the show. Pardon my lack of recollection.
Everybody's saying Mindy, so I'm pretty sure that.
I had to look this character up because I don't think I remembered her, but yeah.
And then
she does have some kind of recollection.
And then there was Brittany, that I think was the purple spy for a couple of for an episode or two. Like she was like,
I think she was like a blue spy.
No, that was Mandy.
Oh, you're right. Mandy is the main one. Mindy is her cousin.
Okay.
Right.
Louise. Jeez Louise.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
Fucking names, dog.
And I'm pretty sure that like, she played foil. I maybe my brain's inventing this, but I feel like she's like came in as the worser option, and she made Mandy look good. Like, sort of like the fact that she wasn't even anywhere near as bad, and have like a sympathetic, like, oh, I've been bullied by Mindy all my life type story. I feel like that was a thing.
It's like that plot in Boy Meets World where that new bully shows up who's played by Adam Scott, very young Adam Scott. And he's like worse than Griffith, their go-to bully, and they're like, man, we need to get our go-to bully back.
Anyway, so this was recorded on a VHS tape. You can tell from the quality of it and the slight, well, not slight, but the just the way that the video is. But this is a commercial bumper for Big Wolf on Campus.
Sean Foldark, do not blame others for your mix-up. blame yourself and be better next time. That's what I do. That's what everyone else here does. You don't blame others for your screw up unless you're being very funny about it. There's a difference.
All right, here we go.
It's not showing on.
Oh fuck! Did I?
There's nothing funnier in the
world.
world.
Okay.
Fuck up.
Scuff avoided. We did it. All right.
Clear example.
I
of a
just
fuck up right here.
no. Yeah, I didn't switch over the tabs. I apologize.
Clearly, it was Critter's fault.
Obviously, yeah. I'm the genius. I should have known.
My apologies, but I'm glad that I didn't play it before that happened. So, catastrophe avoided. Let's go.
It's time for trash talking werewolves.
That was an 8.
Oh.
So, he literally said no. You swore. I'm telling. What?
Wow.
What was that? What even?
Keep it weird on YTV.
That was just someone decided, oh, dude, I have a bunch of these animal sounds on a soundboard. We got to do something with them. I don't know. Here's some footage from Big Wolf on Campus. Just, I don't know, play them over top.
That was the whole thing. The whole gimmick with YTV was weird stuff. Gotta keep it weird.
At the beginning of the lol to random era.
Actually, I think Keep It Weird started in the early 90s. Or no, not the early 90s, the mid to late 90s. So kind of just before the Till Random.
I have no doubt that it probably informed it.
Yeah. At least on the Canadian side, like you guys never got White TV down there, which is a shame.
Yeah, we got some of your shows, but we never got the actual network.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I was talking to Raymond about, and I think I might have mentioned it last week, but The Zone, the segment that played in between the shows, because we didn't have as many commercials up here in Canada as you guys did down in the States. So even though that we got a lot of the shows from the States, there was a lot of extra time in between the episodes. So they decided to fill it in with live action program jockeys called PJs, and they would just talk to you on TV about like random stuff, anything and everything under the sun that they wanted to. Yeah.
They would turn towards the camera and go, "Hello, Twilight. We know it's you. We know your name. We know you haven't claimed that moniker yet, but we know it's you." Can you tell that would be the creepiest goddamn thing ever? It's like, "Hello, Celtic. I want to play a game." Like, oh fuck.
But yeah. Okay. Big Wolf on Campus. Here we go.
You need to go an entire stream without referencing a Yuri ship. No!
Just to be safe, I think when the opening starts, I'll turn it down real low.
Gotcha.
Look at these guys.
Yeah.
Just guys being guys.
To celebrate our last weekend of
Dudes
freedom.
being dudes.
This year was
Nothing's better than all
I
guys,
was
no
actually looking
girls.
forward to
All guys.
Yeah, with all their cooties and problems and emotions. Fuck all that.
I was quarterback of the football team. My folks were finally letting me drive the Jeep. And my skin had cleared up. Things were looking good.
Seniors in high
Seemed like nothing
school.
could go wrong.
It's such an interesting starting point for a kids show. Well, I guess it's just aimed at an older audience. Though.
Yeah. Well, it is meant to be like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but campier.
Funny, Mitchell. Real scared.
That looked like cat eyes. It's just a cat.
Why did you wander around here? Probably pooping.
It's just a whale.
Oh my god.
Oh, they actually showed blood.
Would never
That's
be the same.
Kudos. Kudos.
Yeah.
1 minute in, and that was really quick to get the like story going.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That visual. Okay.
That hair.
It's just a phase I'm going.
Twilight, no! Monetization! Your
I did turn it down.
Mr. President, get down!
Hey, that's my voice. They can't copyright my voice.
They can try.
No, I was about to say, not with that attitude.
Yes, with that attitude, I will.
That's my brother.
Smack a bitch.
Yeah, you will smack a counterclaim.
Was up late watching Leno.
Dude, that is not a college dropout for 2 years. That is a guy who has a middle-aged man with a 9 to 5 job.
She's a reporter for the TV station here in Pleasantville.
Oh, that guy on the couch wasn't your father?
No, yeah,
no, that was his older brother.
All right,
Oh.
take out the garbage. And that's my dad.
Okay, that
He's the
dude
man.
clearly drinks.
Sponsored by Fiber One.
And Wheaties. Oh
And
yeah,
Wheaties.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, we sure are. You may be our last hope.
I heard that.
Horrible home. One blue
Yeah.
like pillar and red walls.
The cool
Ugh.
thing about being a student is you get more respect.
Green school.
Everybody knows who you are.
That's not too out of the ordinary. My school was purple.
You go, my man.
Mine had prison bars on it.
I am. Oh, also, I'm so envious of schools that allowed.
Oh no, more twins.
Oh wow.
They've been here for
Damn.
6 years, and they're still only juniors.
But yeah,
Oh, these are just like grown-ass adults that are so stupid that they keep having to repeat their whole year.
but like, I'm always envious of schools that actually allow their students to wear whatever the fuck they
hottest
want
girl
during
in our
classes.
school,
We had to wear uniforms.
Really?
Except for like very specific occasions.
Oh,
Yeah.
public or private school?
Public.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Wait, that's not how it is where you guys are at?
No,
No.
all our public schools up where I am.
I was allowed to wear whatever I wanted.
Son of a
Even
bitch!
Even the private schools in my area let kids wear whatever they wanted.
Not where I am. Private schools.
Oh,
they
the
have uniforms.
private schools in Vancouver actually have the sailor uniforms.
Like I said.
Nice.
Yeah. So I just go on the SkyTrain and see like a Japanese or Chinese person, like a teenager, and they're wearing like a schoolgirl uniform, and I'm like, am I in an anime? Did I slip into a different universe? Where am I?
Look, if you hear like a poppy, catchy music around the corner and some flashing lights, don't bother her. That's about a magical girl. She's gonna get into the battle, man.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Yeah.
are you a magical girl?
We're coming back strong.
But damn, I got fucking robbed.
This dude has a style. I appreciate it.
He has a gigantic fake spider inside of his locker. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to become the antagonist of Fat Man Falling's life.
Badgers? Not like a dog or something?
She cannot see you making those.
Bro, did that
Don't
catch
get me
fire?
wrong. I've always been a strong quarterback, but this was different.
keep chucking tomahawks like that, we're not gonna have any receivers left for you to throw to, buddy.
Xena, I get
know what
you,
it is,
Kaiser.
Coach.
We
I
also
just,
used to have school
I
uniforms,
feel
right? I thought that was like.
I think it
Oh
varies
my
per state,
God.
maybe.
Now it's official.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I guess so. It fucking sucks. Like which is why it was so freeing when I got into college,
Thanks a lot, Coach.
and I just didn't have to do that shit anymore.
Do you like the runs or something? You're right there.
No, his arms.
No, I know, but like that's what the coach is saying.
Dawkins, Thomas. Looks like I'm onto your secret. This little item is in violation of the locker accessories code, which I'm currently trying to pass.
Wait, he looks familiar.
It looks like discount Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Same way when I played for the Packers.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo around the corner? You go.
Softball team. I played third. String. I've got my eye on you, Dawkins. My real one.
Damn.
I don't think you need to worry about being a werewolf. Like, there's a bunch of whack jobs. That thing we were saying at the beginning with the horse being a stalker, that.
Yeah, exactly that. That was so funny.
There was something weird going on.
Oh, I did not like how his jaw moved there.
Know how?
That emo kid
there it
totally
is.
has a crush on me.
I don't know. I think it's where he wants to dissect him.
It's a sneaky boy.
We'll be seeing one next week.
Yeah.
Conspicuous bodily hair growth. That's it.
It's puberty.
Taking the Bella classes on how to look up information.
Hey, Merton. If you're done downloading nudie pictures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, dinner's ready.
Oh my God.
Get out of my lair.
What?
It's not a lair, Finkenstein. It's our basement.
Also, you can tell she's the younger sister because she has
It's normal to be a
pigtails.
high school kid
Yeah.
with
Only
uncontrollable
little
urges,
kids wear pigtails.
but I'm not so sure it's normal to have those urges for chicken.
And the drumstick, right. You can give me a couple of those thighs right there. Oh, and another breast. Give me another breast, yeah, please. No, maybe you could just give me a couple whole chickens, please. Really, thanks. Ooh, yeah, this looks. Yeah.
She's like, I'm a vegetarian.
I feel like that might actually be a joke coming
Save a
up.
little appetite for Saturday night, Captain.
Oh, that actually was a decent effect, actually.
Tommy, your ears. Can I see them? Your wolf ears. Can I check them out? So my ears were a little big. It's a Dawkins family trait. It's all right. I know about you. The fur, the yellow eyes, the voracious appetite. You got all the symptoms. You're becoming.
What happened? Okay, so he went camping with like 5 other guys.
Yep.
Where are they? What happened to all your friends, man?
They're probably from different schools, you know? They probably knew each other in elementary school or some shit.
No, you understand. I'm actually a werewolf. I'm late periodically.
All I cared about this Saturday was my date.
And the other friends became Y-wolves.
I like the idea. The only way you can have a Y wolf is you get a wen wolf first. It's not going to suddenly pop back up. Actually, you know what? Knowing this show, it might. He might be magic.
Well, G, in the second grade, I had a pretty serious relationship with G.I. Joe. Besides that, you were...
Oh wow! I'm so glad you're open about your sexuality like that.
No, I guess some things are worth waiting for.
Hey, Dawkins, you check out the full moon tonight? I hear it's pretty romantic. Tim?
I don't know whether to throw up or to shower.
Well, you probably call the police because they are actually legal adults. So. True.
It was epic. We saw Dawn, King Kong Long.
Oh my God, Twy.
Yeah.
This is how Jeremy came up with Donnie.
Oh my god, yeah.
What? Oh, in the Ables?
The Ables.
Oh my god.
I feel weird. I mean, weird.
I mean, yeah, seeing man-ass can do that to you.
Does no one notice this guy is like freaking out?
That's when things got out of control.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Where'd you get? that'll do it.
Where did Tommy go?
He didn't say. He just took off.
What? Like he left? I don't understand. Is he coming back?
Dawkins is a dog. But I know a couple of other pit check.
Buddy, y'all are like 30,
What the
36.
Alright, I kind of wanted to discover this right now so that we don't have to deal with the, like, her not knowing stuff. But I know she's
Raymond,
not
you
going
just
to.
jinxed it, so that's not gonna happen.
I know.
I blame you for this.
Do you want some slight spoilers on her?
I think you showed me a spoiler for her.
I was desperate.
Is she Van Helsing's daughter or something?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
She gets replaced by a character that will actually be more active in the series.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Did you just let that thing run free? That's dangerous,
Apparently,
man.
yes. It's a python. What can it do?
Strangle you?
Yeah, that's what they do. Well, that mostly. I'm more worried about the snake, honestly. I might get stepped on or something.
What are you doing here? Oh, if the football team came to egg my house again, forget it. Okay, my dad installed egg-proof siding, so there is no. Oh! Stand
Hey, yo!
Water, I'm an excellent marksman.
What's your problem?
Dog! Okay.
Immediately left
He
up
is
in
like
coolness
that.
points.
Okay.
Imagination. I didn't actually expect to be right.
Get this thing off of me!
No. Look at the record. The werewolf of Burgundy gorged on human flesh. The werewolf of Shallon's committed crimes so heinous the courts destroyed all documentation. I'm just taking precautions, pal.
You're the one that said you could help me in the first place. If you can't, I'll go to the hospital or the police.
No, don't do that. You'll wind up with some covert government experiment being probed. Actually, I could do that right here, but I barely know you.
Oh my god!
You sound like you did it before.
Harry.
In the history of werewolf cinema, good werewolves have only appeared in Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2. But those are comedies.
Really? Well, I don't think they're that funny.
You
Damn.
better get out of here.
Shots fired.
If my sister finds a hairy man down here, she'll have all types of things to say about it.
See, Heidi, I told you the freakaholic had an albino snake. He gives them.
Is it
mice
albino?
eggs. Okay, they're frozen mice. Isn't that nasty?
Hey, mole rats, get out of my lair or I'm gonna start blasting.
Hey, yo. So anyway, I started blast.
Cool.
Still needed to make a quiet entry past
How
my
was
brother.
how was that time at your friend's house, sweetie? Oh, terrible! Her brother aimed an actual gun at me.
Oh, that was a squirt gun.
Trying to sneak in past curfew.
That was a squirt gun filled with holy water.
You do not want to clap anymore with me, little bro, because I will take you down. Ceasefire! Videos is back on. Besides, I'm exhausted.
The next full moon wasn't for another month, and I was back to my old self. No claws, no fangs. And I
How
only
long
got
are these
shit
episodes?
once.
20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Dense.
I still had to patch things up with
Yeah.
Stacey, but for a smooth talker like
Yeah,
me,
it's only 22 minutes.
Oh my god, we're still 7 minutes away from the end. Damn.
Yeah.
It goes away in a blink.
I'm sorry. Come on, Stacey, please.
Admit it.
Please. You don't want to get replaced by another girl, do you?
You don't want to get recast, do you?
We'll meet at the factory tonight.
o'clock?
I will be there at 7:59 sharp.
I'm gonna file a complaint with the American Association of Bullies. All the freshmen can be stuffed in the lockers.
Wait, you're Canadian though.
Let's leave him alone, huh? For me, please.
Yeah.
I think it's set in like some sort of fantasy American town.
Pleasantville. Yeah, that's American, all right.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Angel? I never watched Angel. I hear good things about it.
I watched Angel and Buffy as a kid, although I'm mostly Angel.
I downloaded the collected works of Professor
I also
Froelich
watched
from the
Charmed.
University of Heidelberg. He's the world's foremost.
Yeah, Charmed.
I think I've seen a couple episodes of Charmed, but never sat down and watched it.
Charmed was great because of how, like Buffy and Angel, they were so casual about magic. Like, you would just have, like, one character walking in, and just another would be, like, with a boiling pot, a cauldron or something, and the other one would walk in and be like,
Tommy, are you listening?
so, I wasn't aware we're doing our, Best Witch of the West impression tonight.
You're a werewolf. Okay, a shapeshifter, a transmogrifying freak in nature, and you're worried about some insignificant date with, did you say Stacey Hansen? Oh my gosh. She is incandescent.
Hey, why don't you come by the factory later on tonight? I'll totally introduce you to her.
Dude!
No,
you just third-wheeled this dude.
Strange.
No.
He probably thinks you're inviting him into, like, a three-way, and he might be into that.
I was right. It's gonna, yes.
I was back on track with Stacy, and it looked like Merton.
Dude, why would you
with Stacy's friend?
I was facing an army of orcs, and all I had was a +6 light sword and 12 hit points. Oh yeah, the heat was on.
Dude, totally.
Alright, this is definitely you, Raymond.
Way to go, Freakenstein.
Okay, look, that's besides the point. For one, I wouldn't let this happen to me. I'd be out the fucking door before that happens.
Tommy, not here. Tommy, where are you going?
It's only fair to warn you, my father's
He's like, I got mad shit.
What? Oh, that translation.
What do you think, Tim? Should we work on the suplex, the figure four, or should we go straight for the box?
Bob, how'd you get up there, buddy?
Nobody knows. Travis! Look like some kind of creature.
Yeah, get out of here, you bulk and skull knockoffs.
For
Thanks,
real.
Tommy. Tommy? What are you doing back here?
That should be me in there dancing with her. But no. Look at me. I'm a freaking monster.
You saved my butt, Tommy. A monster wouldn't have done that. Except for maybe Swamp Thing. He had a good heart. Come on, we should get you back to the lair before the dog catcher makes his rounds. Tommy?
Yeah. Coming.
Okay, here's what you do. You fake cancer. Oh, I forgot my chemotherapy was tonight. At 8 p.m.? It's very advanced chemotherapy.
States that a werewolf can metamorphosize under extreme situations, such as anger, fear, confusion, and I'm not sure what
I like how it's not like like someone wrote out what it says. It's just a shit PNG. It's like some non-existent font.
Well, there's the wooden stake to the heart. Yeah. Or the
That's
classic
vampires.
silver bullet to the head. Bang! You gotta love that. Yeah, I'll try to think of something a little less fatal.
Hey, Count Dracula. You want to keep it down?
Tommy Dawkins?
You're supposed to be cool. What are you doing here?
I'm a friend of your brother's.
Really? Oh my gosh, I've got to call Heidi. She's gonna freak.
Okay, did you mean what you said about us being friends?
Hey, I'm a werewolf, and I'm gonna need an Igor, right?
Igor? I love Igor. Igor toiled with Dr. Frankenstein. Dan was something of a hunchback goon, but I accept. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you a manicure.
So, it wasn't exactly the senior year I had in mind. But I knew one thing. It was going to be interesting.
I'm surprised you didn't spend the entire next day just begging your girlfriend not to dump you for that.
Yeah.
Though, to be honest, if that were going through something like that, first person I would tell, girlfriend. Pretty straightforward. Like, hey, I'm kind of becoming a werewolf. If I vanish for long periods of time on moonlit nights, you know where I am. I'm out howling somewhere.
Sorry, Raymond, I'm not a furry. Gotta have to let you go.
The betrayal. Also, Ellipsis Mark. I love that. A lot of things can trigger a werewolf turning, and all of them are being a teenager.
It's not the first time a Canadian show made becoming a werewolf a symbolism for puberty.
I was about to
It's a
say,
really
is
good
that
one.
you think that's just a Canada thing? For real?
I was gonna say, like, I wonder if the Doofenshmirtz quote. Although I think I can't even count at this point how many things have been using werewolves for puberty examples. Werewolves and
I mean, they
vampires.
reference two of them: Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2.
Teen Wolf 2. I'm actually now drawing blanks, but I know there's more.
Sorry, what were you saying, Critter?
I'm saying this is a really good one. I really liked this one. Do they run into like other monsters? Like, is there a vampire? Or is there like zombies?
It turns into an episode of the week sort of thing where they come up against different supernatural creatures that Tommy fights, and sometimes they're reoccurring villains.
Yeah.
Like there's one episode where they find a werecat. And the amount of cat puns and things in that episode, oh my god. There's also like an electric person who could like stuff people into TVs or whatever.
Ooh. Oh my god, alright.
Yeah, there's also like an Illuminati coven of evil werewolves and stuff like that. They were reoccurring villains.
We do this for the greater good. The greater good.
Yeah.
The greater good.
I think that's where the pizzas here meme comes from, because there was an evil guy who wanted to hypnotize Tommy, and he's talking to Tommy on the phone, and he's like, I am going to tell you the secret word that will transform you into my slave zombie, and here are the magic words. And then his servant comes in, pizza's here. Tommy's like, I understand the secret word is pizza's here. So that's why we always say that now.
It's solid.
fantastic.
The only thing is that the makeup isn't the greatest for the world. He looks like he has struggles with growing a mustache. That's kind of what the makeup looks like to me. Is like, oh, dude, just shave. Just shave, man. It'll look better, trust me.
They probably did that for budgeting reasons, because you could see most of this episode, he had a lot more hair to him, and he even had like a black nose. But then in some shots, they got rid of that, and he's more human looking with the less hair. And I think that probably is because it was probably too expensive to do the full thing.
Oh, almost certainly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or they had different the actors swapped out because they had stunt doubles and the like.
Yeah.
That you had exactly like 3 stunts in this.
Yeah.
I have hopped down. I don't know if I would call that a fight. I would call that bullying grown men.
If we're looking at movie standards, that was a full fight.
Oh, I guess fair. If it were Zack Snyder, it would be 15 minutes long and slowed down.
Just slow motion.
We
Shots
cut
of grains
I
being
was saying we
harvested.
cut away to grain being harvested.
Oh my god.
So we think wrapping it up with that one. Think that was a good one to end on.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
That's probably a good one to end on. We can maybe give a little bit of a tease because next week we should be starting our first D&D adventure, an adventure in Aurora.
Yeah.
Which is super exciting. Critter will be our DM, and of course we did the whole setup a few weeks ago. So if you want to be interested in the characters we're playing, you can go check on that. So Critter's going to be DMing. Character-wise, or player-wise, it's me, Twilight, Kaiser, Fat Man, and Dashi, who joined a little bit late, but she went through the process. So that's going to be. It's going to be fun. I've been really excited for this. It's been so long since I have played a tabletop game. I really just cannot wait.
I'm so excited. I'm so nervous too. Like I just keep getting like these like waves of like nervousness because I have to DM.
Oh yeah,
It's like so much I have to do.
Ideally, ideally, we'd all like have a table and we could all sit around and we could like film that kind of stuff. But like next, ideally, we earn enough money to get freaking Oculus 2s for everyone in the cast, and we just all get fantasy grounds on whatchamacallit, so we can all virtual reality tabletop simulator, because that has VR support. It's so cool. It'd be amazing. Periodic Pete dropping a 10 before it's too late as thanks for sharing my vid at the beginning. Have a good night, guys. Oh, thank you, Periodic Pete. You did excellent work.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that was really funny, dog. And thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. He does a lot of these whenever I hit like certain milestones. Like he's honestly betting that I'm gonna get up to 5K subs by the end of the year.
Nice.
I don't know if that's possible.
Where are you currently?
But we're gonna
Where are you currently? I'm a
3.26.
You could do it.
You can totally do it.
You could totally do it. That's
I believe in
that's
you.
manageable. You just gotta get 2 or 3 more hits under your belt, and I think you'll be on a smooth sailing course towards that.
Probably. I did a poll yesterday. I did 2 polls. I'm pretty sure most of the people here have already did so in my community tab. So I have a list of possible video ideas I could get into. So if y'all want to see some particular content for the next couple months, if not next couple weeks, definitely drop a vote in there and I can get shit done.
Actually, now
otherwise you're gonna get a new video this month by the end.
Now you mention it, I think I'm only 93 subs away from 16,000.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So everyone go kidnap your loved ones and tell them to subscribe. That is for the legal reasons. That was a joke.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Anything?
Anyway, what was this week's favorite episode for you guys?
Oh, that's hard to parse. Okay, so definitely for comedy levels, I think Ocean
we
Girl.
have a clear winner there.
I had a lot of fun riffing on Ocean Girl. It's good, but like I had a lot of fun with it. I think in serious, Dark Oracle was fucking awesome.
That's my pick.
Yeah,
100%. It was so neat.
Like I've always loved the idea of mixing mediums like that. Like that's just right up my alley. So yeah.
And for it to be the concept of the show itself is the mixing of media.
Because like the one thing that I've entertained doing is like a story called A Weeb in Japan or something like that. And it sounds kind of goofy, but it's more of a serious piece, like examining how a lot of foreigners or a lot of people interact with like anime and the like, and they get trapped in the illusion of what Japan is like and Japan is. And the way I would have done that as a movie is you would mix it between like the character kind of deluded in his delusion of anime and that kind of thing, be like animated in anime, but in the cold reality of Japan, he would actually be live action. and like you would have like, back and forth like that.
I had a shockingly similar thought, but I wanted it to be an adaptation of the book One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and every time Chief Broom is hallucinating, it becomes animated, and then eventually gets to the point where the animation is so, like, prevalent you don't know what is or isn't real anymore, because that's, like, the plot that he goes through.
Oh, it'd be kind of like, it'd be like, by the end, it would be frickin' a Roger Rabbit, where you just have, like, things walking in.
Yeah.
God, I love that book. Great book.
I've never read it or seen the movie. It's one of those ones I gotta get around to.
Also, you know what's really funny? The dice was just so set on us watching live action. We only have 3 live action shows left out of the bunch.
Damn!
Wow.
Next time we do this, it's all going to be cartoons.
Yeah.
Unless if the dice just does all, like, the last 2 and then skips this one and goes into Guinevere Jones. It's just really determined for us to get through the last of the live action. No cartoons for us yet.
Yeah, they just want us to be too old for that.
I just want us to get around to watching 2030 CE, because that's just such a silly premise, but it could really be fun.
Yeah, and I do have the YTV commercial for it. And I partially put that there because we aren't going to be watching the first episode. Because I literally can't find it.
It literally doesn't exist.
It does exist, but it exists behind the block of tuition to a university in New Zealand, apparently.
Gotta reach out, just gotta find someone that goes to that university.
Yeah, like please somehow release this.
If we have any New Zealanders in the audience who can get connected with these people,
this is
please.
like throwing a needle into a haystack and then throwing the haystack into the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I think I know one person who's from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, the one person from New Zealand. Let's hope they're at the right university. Of the probably hundreds.
I don't think they go to that university though. I don't think they.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Send them on a spy mission. They have to sneak into the New Zealand university and like rappel down into their storage rooms.
I've been tempted to contact a person who works at the school and ask them if it would be okay to maybe like get the episodes in some way for preservation purposes, because like I contacted the company that made the show, like one of the studios that made the show. They did not contact me back, so I don't think they give a crap about the show.
Damn.
So like honestly, it could be abandoned media.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So
well, on that pleasant note.
I was gonna say, like, they could be our savior for the preservation of the show. This university that just randomly decided to save this obscure Canadian TV show on its website.
Okay, well, let's wrap things up here. Kaiser has already done his shilling moment, which go help him get over to his final sub goal of 5,000. Critter, you got plenty going on, I think, with Magical Girl May.
Yeah, I'm working on a video. It's bonkers. It wasn't what I was expecting.
Interesting.
I'm gonna get that one wrapped up as soon as I can, and then I have so many things planned. Just too many.
And Twilight, you're still just working on everything in the background like I am.
Yeah, slowly. Executive dysfunction is a bitch. But I do plan on hunkering down and getting my video finished, and then I hopefully will be working on my Digimon video, which will probably take a lot. I'm not sure if it'll take a lot longer or not, because the last time I barely knew what I was doing, and I did a lot of things very inefficiently, and now I know better. So maybe it won't take 3 months to do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like the last time that my Digimon video took 3 months, and I worked on it for 10 hours a day. So the only social life that I had was Raymond.
I feel like I've just been insulted somehow. I know you meant it neutrally, but like, artificial audio.
Well-
I'll get back to you about that ellipsis.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to. I haven't had time.
I'm saying now that it's harder for me to be able to just like unplug from everything and just work on this one thing, because now I have this podcast and I have that podcast and I have Bad Fanfiction Night and I have this and that, and it's like I can't just autistically focus on this one thing.
You can just ignore the whole world.
Yeah, I can't do that
in your
anymore.
room.
I know the
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching us. I hope to see you all.
Do we want to show the art?
Oh, right, the
Yes,
art. God,
the art.
thank you. Okay. Completely.
Yes, I am a genius. You are welcome.
Critter is MVP of the stream so far.
Okay, so first up, speaking of Critter's genius, we have Critter's brain, nicely bisected for us between Hot Dommy Mommy and Little Gremlin. And at the top, we have a little bit of Ruby, just flavor. You know, you gotta sprinkle that on.
perfect
Yeah,
comp.
it's in the it's conscious, and then the rest is the subconscious.
And we scroll down, and Twilight Sparkle is in a predicament.
Yep.
And then we scroll down a little bit more, and Critter is suddenly in a predicament. No lie, it's just so adorable, like weirdly adorable. Like the big open eye, like I don't know, the expression is just really well done.
Idris is so good at making my Cyclops face so expressive.
And then finally, we have the assault whale. The tactical assault whale. It's so fucking good. I love it.
It looks like a monster from like.
I love these.
It looks like a Digimon.
Monster from the Tales of series.
It does look like a Digimon.
Yeah, maybe that's what it reminded me of.
Waymon gets a new pre-evolution. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. It has been a wonderful time. And next week, we go on an adventure.
Woo-hoo.
Catch you all on the flip side.
Bye.